Good evening, everybody. Welcome on in. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. Once more to some good old Warframe. I think my computer lagged ever so slightly there as I was doing that intro. If it came through weirdly, that happens.
Across all the changes coming with Daggett, which one do you find the most interesting / looking forward to on a personal level?
Ooh. I'll have to think about that whilst...
Hello Ken, hope your Spooktober has started good.
That one's a little bit easier to answer. Let's start with that one. Porfin, thank you very much for subscribing at Tier 1 onto 4 months. Yeah, it started well. Thank you very much for checking in on that. Quintus with the Tier 3 27 months, which means we've got Tier 3 to the power of... It's Tier 3 4 3 to the 3. If you think about it, because 3 to the 3 is 27. So. Anyway, nerdiness aside, Quintus, thank you very much for continuing that incredible support there. Across all the changes coming with Daggett, which one do I find the most interesting or looking forward to on a personal level? Honestly, it's going to be Hydroid. Because... Oh, hello, Fly. Anyway, honestly, it's going to be Hydroid because, quite frankly, having a Warframe just kind of languishing in the background there, being a bit crap compared to everything else, sucks. So having Hydroid revitalized whilst keeping his identity is wonderful. That I am very happy to see. So apparently this fly really wants to be on stream today. Can it piss off or I will kill it? I have no qualms. There are more flies where they came from. Seriously, Jesus. That fly wasn't going around whilst I set up the entire stream and everything, and then suddenly it's just up in my face. What even? Yeah, instantly assaulted by a fly, as you do. What did I do? What did I do, Betty? You're the one with the emergency alert. My country's fine. Opinions on Daggett? I have none, Reapster. Daggett has not been added to the game yet, so we'll have to wait and see. The devil is all in the details, as proven by the changes to Hydroid, taking relatively little, honestly. Relatively few changes, and Hydroid's going to change from absolutely terrible to probably damn good. So the devil is in the details. We'll have opinions on Daggett when Daggett actually gets here. But yes, it's all good. Now, for those of you who are not blind, you might notice that around the stream, there is this funky purple border, which I am slightly in front of. I can lean over it. Isn't that wonderful? Anyway, there is a funky purple border, and that is because I've signed up to join Digital Extremes and various other creators in the support in the quest to conquer cancer. Now, the main stream for that is going to be on Saturday 14th, so that is when all of the rewards that you guys are unlocking will be kicking in. Absolutely. We've still got the Platinum Raffle for 75 today, but there's going to be a lot more happening on that stream, and it is your guys' support that'll make even more happen. Already we are at, what was it, $355 raised. I've only just gone live. This happened with the announcement, which I gotta say is absolutely amazing. That was $5 here from Catacosmos, that was $100 from Elu, and $250 from Diabetes, which means all three of you, thank you very, very much for your support there on this charity drive. Diabetes and Elu will both be receiving the personalized postcards of appreciation as well for that, because that is absolutely amazing support right there. We've not even gotten started on it, but that does also mean that everyone will have the opportunity to join in on the giveaways that'll be coming as a result. So having already hit $350, that means we've got $100, $200, and $300 each, adding a 100 plat giveaway on the Saturday. There's a $250 turning into a 250 plat giveaway on that same stream as well. I actually have to jog my memory because that's so many things kind of cutting in all at once there. There will be the Fabled Warrior pack giveaway, because that's a $150 milestone, and then the $350 milestone, the only stream. So yes, that one could have been any particular stream. I think it makes sense that it's going to be that Saturday stream. It's going to be a Urali only stream. You made that happen. The three of you made that happen. Everyone else can help contribute to take it even further, because if you missed out the announcement on Discord and on YouTube, it can go even further. And yeah, Rab's pointing out the community as a whole, it's already over $32,000 raised, which is absolutely incredible. So the three of you contributed on this channel, thank you very much. And everyone who's contributed anywhere else throughout the campaign so far, thank you too. I hope we can reach, if not smash, that goal. Because let's face it, fuck cancer. Yeah. Alright then, but that little detail aside, the banner's going to be up and around throughout the entire month for Warframe streams. You cannot miss it. You just cannot. But I said, look to, but I've got a whole 19 pence in my bank account right now. I mean, if you can't support financially, you can't support financially. There's a simple mantra. To each according to his needs, from each according to his means. If your means are you cannot, then don't. Pure and simple. Quite frankly. Pure and simple on that one. If you wish to support the channel in any of the ways, whether that's getting others excited and joining into it, if you are spreading the word, sharing links with friends and whoever may want to get involved, absolutely. But at the end of the day, you do what you can, not what you feel forced to. Okay, I don't want to see anyone in the hole supporting me, charity, or anything like that to do with this stream. Not at all, no. So, yeah. That is the rundown on all of that for now. Now, alongside that, we have also got Knights of Nabarus that has arrived. You can visit Daughter for Nabarus treats. There's also bits in the market as well. But for those of you unfamiliar, when you head on over to Daughter, if we just head on to Knights of Nabarus, you can't miss it. It's got the Dilham Masquerade on it right there. Let's head to 19. Why? Because that's why. Again, once a game, that's absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine. I don't expect absolutely everyone on this stream to turn in. But I thought, say, how do you keep track of donations to your channel? Do we like fill in and create space when donating? So Flo, if you do the ! Donate on this channel here, that'll give you a link which is specific to my team page. So if you make a donation to QTCC through that link on ! Donate, then that is going to be recorded as part of this team. I will say I have split up the donate and tip commands to make it very, very clear. Tip goes to me, donate goes straight to QTCC. It doesn't even touch my pockets, any wallet or anything I'm involved in. It goes straight to that campaign. So if you are looking to donate or looking to tip, make sure you get the right word. They're very different words. They are exceedingly different words. But yeah, honestly, it's absolutely what. Betty, I don't know if you realise this, Betty. Between you, Eliu, and Cosmo, I think we got Cosmo here as well at the moment. If not at the moment, they were here a second ago. Because I'm saying they can't stick around long, Freddie. But, between the three of you, at the time that you did that, that actually put this channel as, I think it was in 4th place across the entire Warframe category for total support raised by that point. And I still hadn't gone live since the announcement. You put us to 4th place before a single bit had been sent through the stream, as it were, data-wise. So, wow. Honestly, wow. And considering that 1st place was someone who was raided by 20,000 people from Warframe themselves, I mean, you know. Wow. Thank you. Let's see if we can maintain that front page of it, shall we? Any other thoughts on Atlas Prime? Atlas goes punchy. He can do a lot of punchy, absolutely. He's also got a lockdown ability on his 3. His 2 is a bit crap, and his 4 is also a bit crap. But he's got his 1 and 3. Lock down every one of them, punch them to death, and he's very good at that. So if you're looking for punchy punch, he's got it. He's got it, yeah. Have I investigated or played Conclave at all? I have dabbled in Conclave enough to go, I do not want to dabble further into it. I don't play Warframe for a, frankly, tacked-on PvP mode. I have no interest in it. Yeah. Cosmo say, I only donated a small bit compared to Eliu and Betty. They're really the ones carrying Cosmo. You have donated in 3rd place. Now, that may not sound like a lot to you, considering 3 people have donated, but let me put it this way. How many followers are there on this channel? If I just go to this little bit here, there are 15,966 followers on this channel alone. In fact, right now there are over 100 people watching this stream. If I go on over to YouTube, there are 84,982 subscribers right this second, at least according to the figures I've got there, and I have a video with over 500,000 views. So, Cosmo, you are number 3 out of literally 500,000 or more people when you look at it that way. Honestly, I think you're absolutely amazing. Cheers. I really do mean that. Enforcers say, will they bring back old Nightwave augments? Occasionally, yes, but we don't get any timelines on that. We just don't get any timelines on that. I don't know why I'm stood in front of Father. This is not the place we want to be. We want to be stood in front of Daughter. His daughter is all done up for Nabarus.
You do know what that is, right?
Right?
The ancient Orcan festival of death, darkness, and deviance? The happiest time of the entire year! I've dug out all the old family decorations. Take a look. One of them even tells a story.
Well, there's all the introduction you need on that one. I could basically just record that right there. That's an intro to a video. In fact, actually, I'll just hit the save recording button. Job done. Maybe I'll actually use that as an intro. That might work. Anyway. Yeah. Professor, I hope they reworked Atlas 4 augment, works just like Stanix and Frost does.
And above it,
I don't think there's been any announcements on it. I don't think there's been any announcements.
Nabarus
Are the
is
Plague's all
all
components not
about
available this time?
raising the
Correct.
ghosts
They are being held
of
off
the past.
until Plague Star
For the
returns.
immortal
Plague Star is
Orcan,
returning
that
later
meant
this year.
Everything we thought we'd left behind.
So Exodia Contagion,
Brutality,
Exodia,
mystery,
whatever the other one is, I forget.
fear of the
And then all of
dawn.
the Plague's all parts. They are being held back until Plague Star returns. Yeah, look forward to that. Look forward to that, absolutely. I was going to say, thanks, just check it. It's finished its crafting tomorrow. I wanted to know if it's worth the effort. I mean, every Warframe is worth the effort, except for Hydroid currently, but that's being changed. So actually, they're all worth it. But yeah. You asked about Wisp specifically? Yes, you did, yeah. Well, I have a guide to Wisp, so I think. Don't I? Yeah, I have a guide to Wisp, so check out my guide to Wisp to help you out on that, absolutely. I already got you covered. You can finally get Basmu and Seti Lastra. I mean, ironically, you could have had them any time because you could have bought them from players. This one was going for like 20 to 30 platinum. But yes! Yes, you can indeed have Basmu, Seti Lastra. If you're annoyed dealing with invasions for getting the Sheave, you could just get the Sheave as well for other tokens. It's all mother tokens. Which is kind of funny that it's done through Daughter. But makes sense because more people probably want to engage with bounties rather than go fishing. How long will this event last? I am kind of in the way of that one, aren't I? Hold on a second. I'm going to, just... Boop. There you are. 27 days, 21 hours, 47 minutes, and counting. Boop. I'm back. I'm an absolute goof. Anyway. That's all good, Lobelia. I know you can't hear me right now, but you'll watch the replay at some point and then hear me say it, so... Yeah. Magic, I know. I could just occasionally blink in and out of existence. It's wonderful. Betty's saying, Ken, forgot to tell you, making a build in your honor. Started with Lavos and the Stug. Oh. I mean, it started good.
I used to put black roses all around
Started
Lloyd's
good.
skull.
Yes. But they say, won't be there for the QTCC stream either. Go to first scout camp as an adult. Well, enjoy your scout camp. Sorry you'll be missing out on the QTCC actual stream on the Saturday 14th, though. Anyway, I didn't actually go through the Nabarus trees here. So, yeah, we've got appearance-based stuffs. We got Ephemeras, we have a Spinneret, Nabarus, and Nyctalus Ephemeras. These were here previous years as well.
To help us.
We've got the Gram Day of the Dead Skin, Basby Day of the Dead Skin, various skin bits and pieces, a whole bunch of emblems or sigils, another skin right there, a Karato Sugatra. For those of you who don't know, that is basically a little attachment that goes onto a melee weapon, so you can see it dangling there. That's how that looks. And then a Revenant alternate helmet, because... You know, I think I'll pass on that one. But yeah, it's there. Drop. Why? Am I on fire?
Until
Stop, drop, and roll.
time.
Or are you asking about drops, in which case, no, there are not the drops on this channel at this time, to my understanding. I believe that the QTCC drops are happening on different channels at different times. You'll want to check out the Warframe schedule for those. My particular channel will have drops available through QTCC on Saturday 14th. Yeah, exclamation mark QTCC if you want full details on that. I will be streaming for more than just the hour, just an FYI on that, because, you know, a 1 hour stream, that's fine for DE, it's not fine for me. So I will be streaming longer, it's just the drops will only be active for an hour on that Saturday stream. The events, however, made possible by people like yourselves who donate to the charity drive, which is what it's all about, those will be going on a fair bit longer. Now, whilst I'm sat here, I noticed that it occurs to me that the overlay I've been given doesn't make a lot of noise. As in, it makes none. I expected it to make noise. To let me know that Flo, aka Flora, has also donated to the words, not to the giveaway, not to the stream, to the charity drive. You can tell it's a new word for me talking on stream. Brain hasn't quite caught up to the amazing support so far, because Flo's donated $22 to it as well, saying, fuck cancer, we'll live together, we can win, and that we absolutely do. So Flo, thank you very much for adding your $22 to that there. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Flo say, I had some to spare, so why not? Absolutely, why not? I mean, absolutely. We've had plenty of people who've said why they can't. You said why you can, and I am fully on board with that. So thank you very much, Flo, for supporting it as well. Alright, I'm going to get cracking on with doing some... What's my stuff? Anyway, I'm going to get cracking on with doing some bounties so we can get more mother tokens. If you want to join me on that, send me a message in game to the Kengineer. I'll bring you on into the squad. That's the Kengineer in case you've forgotten how to spell it. Okay, it's not holding it open, whatever. I'll bring you into the squad, we'll get some mother tokens together. I'm going to be doing tier 5 bounties, not Steel Path, because quite frankly I cannot be bothered to do Steel Path for basically the same rewards. So it'll be not Steel Path. And I'm going to bring... I think Latron, yeah. There should be a corrosive heat Latron. Viral heat, oh, Maybe. I can't be bothered to mess with the builds. Actually, I'll go for Burston. That one I have set to corrosive heat, don't I? Actually, I'm being an idiot. It's infested. Torrid. There we are. Yeah. Now it's currently set to viral. That I can fix very quickly by just changing out this to electric. Boom. It's now corrosive. Yeah, it's corrosive hunter munitions, but still mostly corrosive, and that is a beautiful ribbon. How do you? Yes. I think I need to set it off that. There we go. Enforcer, come right on in. Continue adjusting the rest of the equipment. You see a lot of Nidus lately. What's going on? Ask a Nidus? That one I don't have an answer for, sorry. I have no answer on that one. Fuel Toxit, lovely jubbly. Glaive Prime, because Glaive Prime is strong. And Carrier doing Carrier things. Actually, Carrier, it's been a while. You can have your gun back. Let me just make sure it is any position to gun. There we are. Carrier has gun. No, it's at 377. I mean, what's it? 355. I wouldn't call a round number, Flo. So you ruined nothing on that. Don't worry about the round number there. If anything, if it's that much of a problem for someone else, I'm sure someone can step up to the plate and drop the $23 needed to bring us to the next milestone. That ain't on you. You got us closer there. That's more than 99.9% of everyone has done, so thank you. Let's join farming mother tokens. You absolutely can. Come on in. Alright, loadout is set. We'll make sure that Dublan joins us, and we'll go from here. Oh, hey, the thing happened? The thing? The thing's on? The zom? The thing? I'm starting to sound like a golden retriever. Thing? What thing? Thing? There'll be a subtle incentive. I'm not gonna be subtle about it. I'm not gonna be subtle. You there, right? You, yes, you. I'm talking to you specifically through your stream now. Donate the 23. Make it a round number. Oh, the American thing. Right, okay, yeah. Wait a minute, didn't you play with me in the last stream with Megan? I did join up with Megan on on the Warframe stream, yes indeed. Megan cheated and used blast damage when the rest of us were being good tenor using heat like the challenge required. Yes. My levels looked decidedly more pink at that time. Alright then, I don't think I remember actually starting a bounty, so we'll just go over here. Hi, mother!
There is so much to be done here,
And yeah, that's the one, isn't it? Wait. No, I've done this wrong, haven't I?
As well.
I've forgotten to actually activate a bounty. And now it's not giving me the option over there. I think we're going to have to go grab that. My bad. It's been a while since I've done bounties, it seems. A little bit too long. Whoops. Pap revealed, vacuum and animal instinct work when companions are incapacitated. Does this make this the most impactful rework ever for companions? I mean, this is a huge rework for companions. More changes are to come in a part 2, so we'll see if that one ends up being even bigger. Quick question, did I ever make a video about Limbo's augments? About the augments specifically? No, I did a video about Limbo, and I mentioned the augments there. I talked about them to some extent. Did I not? But not specifically on the augments, definitely not, no. Alvius, you could join us as well. Now I'm going to do this actually correctly, and remember to actually start the mission. That does help.
There are bounties. Excellent.
There we go.
Report back with your results.
Yeah, so I'm hoping for synth fiber to be available as well for us. That would be nice. Alright, so we're just going to wait on the vote for Alvius to load in. They'll be able to confirm the vote as well, and we'll get cracking, won't we? You don't remember me going into detail about Limbo's augments? Well, there's not really a lot to say about Limbo's one augment. It heals on the transition. Hello. Force to vote, can't see it. Yeah, that's fine. It was just enough to know you've loaded in properly.
It is vital that we gain a
For the
proper
music?
understanding
Yes.
of the infestation.
It's a nice
on
bit of
Deimos
synthwave
in order
from
to
Stream
protect
Beats.
the heart. Lloyd will instruct you on how
Let's
to
see.
procure
Limbo's
geological
2
core samples
doesn't have an
in
augment.
relevant
Limbo's 3
areas.
Rift Surge, I talked
This
about that
would
one.
be a
Limbo's
great
4
help to me.
augments, yeah, I talked about that, but there's not a lot to talk about it. So it turns out really that that's the reason you probably don't remember it, is because Limbo's 1 and 4 augments don't really have a lot to say, and Limbo's 3 augment is kind of build making, so you put it more towards a build. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the doobly doos. Oh yeah, character highlighting is going to be so nice,
Geological core samples can be
So
nearby that will
nice.
reveal vital data
Oh.
about Deimos infestation levels.
Especially on the Zaraman. That is the biggest offender in my opinion.
Friends now.
So like, imagine right now all the highlights that we'd have here. Not just this guy, all of them. It would do so much. Alright, let's get melting. Let's get melting. I'm gonna have to look into see if I can get hold of any alerts proper for the overlay, which is why I've got it started straight away. Because I thought there were alerts with it, not just the ticker updating. So I do apologise on that for you there, Fly. That was unintentional. The Mechamech, don't have to shoot a Mechamech, they are friendly. At least here they are. Yo!
Ken, in cat ears, from just under 1,000, chat's gonna love this.
Yes, if we do reach that milestone, I will do the entire Saturday stream. If we hit it beforehand, it will be a Saturday stream, otherwise it'll be a later stream. But if we hit that milestone ahead of the Saturday stream, I will do the entire Saturday stream, not only Urali only, but wearing cat ears the entire time. Yes. What's the raffle for? Exclamation mark raffle, find out. That's why the command's a command. 13, thank you very much for 100 bits. Appreciate you. Zaraman's just a blanket of darkness to you? Yeah, it's a thing. Will I also do the Titania sound? Nah, you already have a clip for that. You already have a clip for that. You don't need that again. Right? Right? We're definitely not requesting that another time from me. Right? Right? Let's know. We are. fully charged. Racing, speaking of cancer, did you hear about the study of the UK's National Institute of Health, where they did where they found a specific chemical that demasked effectively all cancers, allowing the body's natural immune system to kill the cancer? I'm not aware of any particular studies. That's a very specific study, so I'm not aware on that side, Ray. But yeah, it sounds promising. Rosoni, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcome to the channel proper. Enjoy your lovely blue badge. Your emote, your access to the support team, that's just a premium channel over on my Discord. And no more ads for you. Thank you very much for your support. Appreciate you.
Well done, Tenno. That little
No idea about the commands? Got you covered.
The
There are about 20 billion commands on this channel. Everything from Plat to Raffle to Gara.
Contact our corpus friend Latrox.
Well, just loads of it. If I've got a video on something, there is like a 95% chance there's a command for it. And then there's some stuff for things which aren't even videos. So yeah. Alright, so we just need to obliterate yet more infested until we pick up enough infested goop, and then Latros gets happy. Something like that. I'm only paying partial attention to this because I've done it enough times. For the commands, it's exclamation mark, not at. At is how you tag people. You just try to tag the account Foreman. Which, I mean, there's probably a Foreman account out there. But, yeah. It's fine. That's true. Don't at the bot. The bot doesn't want to respond. The bot's got a job to do, you know? Don't try and disturb a bot whilst it's working. We disturb the bot when it's not working. That's when we have a go at it and call it mean names. But it's working right now, so we can leave it alone.
Fantastic.
How do you get told if you won the raffle? So, I will DM the winner on Twitch. And they'll have 24 hours to respond to the message. If you don't respond within that 24 hours, it is forfeit. So that gives anyone enough time to respond, whether you're watching the first hour of the stream, last hour of the stream, or whatever else. Because I appreciate it. There are some giveaways where it's only given away to the people right there at that moment. For something like the Plat Raffle, which I do on standard Warframe streams, that doesn't feel right to me.
Every sample uploaded.
Now, on Saturday that's going to be different because I intend to do so many giveaways during that stream that you will have to be there at the moment for any particular giveaway. That one will be different. But that's entirely because there's going to be so much happening in terms of the giveaways there. But frankly, if you're not there from minute to minute, okay then, well, you miss out. Not everything can be given to you for 5 seconds of viewing, really. Yeah, so if you do have to go away from the stream, but you entered into a raffle, make sure you respond within 24 hours and just check onto your Twitch for messages. There have been people who've not done that for all kinds of things, including Harrow Prime Access, I remember. 2 people in a row forgot to actually respond to that. So, 2 people in a row threw away an entire Prime Access pack. Don't be that person. Just don't be that person. Yeah, keep your DMs turned on for strangers, because as much as you may be watching my stream, Twitch considers me a stranger, and that would force you to have to contact me first if you won. It's a little bit more likely to go wrong for you. Let's put it that way. Yeah, you mentioned it earlier. You mentioned. Hope your trip goes well, though. Well, that was an easy way to recharge, thank you very much. Big thing pop up in front of me. What's the most amount of days that people haven't responded? I think someone responded once like 2 months later to go, ah damn, missed this. I'll catch the next one. Which is a bold assumption they'd win the next one. Anyway, yeah, it's been about 2 months was the longest time between message and response. Occasionally I have had someone message at like 25 hours going, I hope I'm not too late. I get to give them the good news, now you're fine. Most of the time, an hour or 2 isn't going to break it, because that 24 hours is the cut-off point. After that, it depends on when I actually check onto the messages again to see if they've responded. But people who leave it 3, 4, 5 days, it's gone. It's just gone. Enforcer, is it off by default? DMs from strangers? DMs from strangers is on by default, so some people can turn off those in the settings and then need to turn back on. If you've not messed with your privacy settings, then I should be able to DM you. If in doubt, stick around to the end of the stream, and if you win, message me.
Just fractionally improved its odds of survival. Taking down the apex alone would have been sufficient.
3 down, 2 to go
Yourself.
on this mountain. And I'm just going to kill that for good measure.
Proximity alert.
Yeah, I've had, in time, I think 3 people miss out on a Prime Access because they didn't respond. And flat raffles, probably just shy of a dozen at this point, if my memory serves me. Yeah, I'd say it's a little under a dozen. Probably about 10 teams. Ah, that's unfortunate, ISGO. That is unfortunate. It do be a thing. I mean, we did talk about, timings, not of the stream specifically, but of, that. But hey, that was its own conversation.
Hive located. Destroy
We'll do what we do.
weapon fire.
It's all fine, Gio. It's all fine. Halloween event soon. Halloween event now. And how it works. Well, actually, here's the thing, is that because of the details, I know basically all the details, I'm actually going to put together a video on it. I should hopefully have that out within 24 hours. Like, I'd be doing it right now if it weren't for the fact I'm streaming, but, you guys come first. But yeah, I'll just put a video out explaining details. But basically, it's 2 shops. It's basically 2 shops. You've got the daughter shop, and you've got the market shop. Market shop is mostly flat, with a couple credit items.
Hive located. Destroy it with weapon fire.
And then we've got daughter shop, which is all mother tokens, which is why we're here right now. Mother tokens. I know, actually, I know. Hey, you'll still get to enjoy the spoils of seeing a stream whereupon I've used UAD only, and if you and everyone else contributes, you may even see a stream where I am entirely doing it with cat ears on. I never thought I would be streaming wearing cat ears, but there we are. It is... I may come to regret this, but it is a community reward on the drive for the quest to conquer cancer. Whilst I've been talking, hold up. Umbrelli! Umbrelli! Also putting brackets, definitely not Betty. Umbrelli has decided to drop $50! $50 on it! Which means that we have hit another milestone there. That is going to add another 100 platinum giveaway, bringing us up to $427 on the goal already. Oh my god. Are you an enemy? You are.
There's a ton of resources buried around.
That won't be a question soon.
Calling in the diggers.
Umbrelli, thank you very, very much, though, for adding that $50 to the quest to conquer cancer. You absolute legend. Thank you. Am I reading chat right that there has been a little bit of deception? Am I reading that right? Have I been bamboozled? Have I been absolutely and completely swindled? Right, so you can't regret the cat ears more than Disfusion regrets putting Bean Boozled as a $50. What does Bean Boozled mean for Disfusion? What did they... Wait, what? That is concerning phrasing, to say the least. What happened? Can you only say I've been watching the QTCC stream since yesterday, but haven't got the drop yet. Are we supposed to get it later? Different streams have different drops attached to them. You need to watch for a certain amount of time. You need to make sure your accounts are synced. So you need to connect up your Twitch and Warframe accounts. Make sure they are linked. If you're not getting drops, you may need to unlink and relink. There isn't a drop currently active on this stream, as far as I'm aware, though. I'll be honest, I wish I could help out more with troubleshooting for drops, but I've literally never had an issue with drops. Ever. So, I don't have the experience to point out what could be going wrong. It's just the unfortunate truth of it. Spent all your tokens racking Deimos to get relic packs for General Prime? Ah, well. You'll probably still be able to grab yourself more tokens. I mean, it's not exactly hard to get mother tokens. This we're doing right now. We've been here not even 15 minutes. Already got 100 mother tokens, about to get some more.
Mining sequence complete.
Let's grab another power cell. This one is needed over at E. Melt everything around here. And it is melt because I'm using corrosive. Yeah, the Knights of Nabra shop being attached to mother tokens is honestly one of the better choices because it's just so damn easy to achieve, and you may even already have a bunch just lying around. So that's great. That's great. Let me know for diffusion notes. Jelly beans that are flavored like either good things or rotten eggs and such. You can't tell flavored by looking at them. Every $50 you have to eat one. Oh, God, yeah, no, I would not agree to that. I would vomit on stream, and that would be very unsightly. No, I would hard pass on that. Crikey. At least with everything I've chosen, it's not going to cause me to, well, literally throw up. So there is that.
An excavator reports. Mining sequence complete.
Also, chat, it's important to note that many employers will match donations made by employees, so make sure to check. Sure. I mean, I can't say what systems may be in place, so definitely double check with your employers specifically and carefully. But yeah, if your employer would match a donation, this is an official charity drive, so yeah, by all means. Speak to your employer, see if they'll help out. If you get an employer that decides to chime in and just go, yeah, you know what? Let's be part of this as well, and absolutely blast that goal. Well, everyone benefits. The employer gets to say they did nice things. You guys get even more community rewards. Everyone wins, and I look stupid in cat ears. Like I say, everyone wins. I'm just thinking around here, but we actually should be setting up the next things. Let me just head on over there. Yeah, the others are waiting for me. Oh, we're already activating it. Excellent. Let's just do that then. Thank you.
The infestation is a marvel.
Trying to there we are. Get a charge.
Of ever-changing flesh, bone, and gristle. A particularly
better than Valentine's and medical tokens. Been holding those. Ah, yeah.
Scanning.
They're a little bit
Subsurface resources.
Oh, more excavation! Yay! One of the slowest objectives we can have. I do love slow objectives for bounties. It is what it is. So impatient with the cat ears. I mean, F-King, are you making it happen? If you're that impatient, you know, exclamation mark donate. Every little bit gets us that little bit closer, if that's what you want to see. I've joined saying, let's just spawn, executed by Celestial Twin, and despawn before I did anything. Oh! Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Huh. Huh. Yeah, that's all I really got for that. Huh. Better luck next time, I presume. I mean, fair enough, I think. If you're unable, then you're unable. Mentioned this before, and I'll absolutely mention it again. Only where one is able to add to the support, because at the end of the day, you gotta look out for yourself first, then charity. If you've not got the means, you've not got the means. That's fine. It wouldn't be right if I didn't ask. That's literally the point of a charity drive. But at the same time, if you're not in a position to donate, then you don't donate. That's perfectly fine.
Green light. That's a digger finished digging.
Alright, with one of the excavators down, another one should be
An
ready to
excavator
spawn.
has
Yes, there we are.
completed its digging cycle.
Let's get that powered up as quick as we can.
An excavator
Get some
reports.
power into E as
Mining
well.
sequence complete.
Lovely stuff. The Torrid is a ridiculously powerful weapon, like. I don't know what D was smoking when they made this one, but it's just so strong. I mean, seriously. The only difficulty I have is sometimes charging it when everyone else is killing as well. But that's the same for all the Incarnants. If everything dies too quickly, well, it dies too quickly. I'm trying to get those direct hits. Doesn't always work. Nearly full charge. There we are. Oh my God. And Truck, who is also definitely not Betty. Truck, thank you very much for the message of egg and adding another $50 to the pile. Betty, I just
Excavation of site complete.
doing my due diligence here. Please ensure you don't put yourself in a hole. You've been an incredible amount of support so far.
To the next step.
And of course, you definitely didn't do the last two. But just saying, if you did the last two,
It will be necessary to
don't put
clear
yourself in a hole.
nearby infested
If you're in
in
position to
order
do this, then
achieve
fine, that's
optimal
absolutely okay.
hunting conditions.
Just doing my due diligence there.
Please proceed when ready.
But definitely not
I have
Betty,
detected
absolutely
a
yucky.
hive
Thank you very
nearby.
much for the
Shoot to destroy it.
extra $50 added onto that, which also does mean that's a new milestone. I actually need to jog my memory on that one. 450 is another Fabled Warrior Pack added to the giveaways list we're doing on the Saturday there. We're nearly halfway through the goal already. Oh my God. This isn't a goal for today. This is a goal for the month. Oh God. Slightly concerned as to where this might be going. Actually, there is not a direct Incarnate link. I've not covered this Soma.
Hive located. Destroy it.
What Incarnate adapters should you choose this week? You got none of them. I don't actually know what the weapons are this week. Could you remind me real quick? Then I can give you my opinions on that. Stretch goals? We may end up having to look into some stretch goals, yes. We'll see what happens. Fair do, Betty. Fair do. If you say you're holding your dosh, you're holding your dosh. I believe you. Ceramic Dagger's one of them? Alright.
Nuke it.
There, I've hit about 500 enemies. That's going to become a permanent weekly one soon as well. So that's a thing. Actually, no, not soon. When the next Nightwave series is launched. Not quite soon. Soon TM. Now I'm just going to sit here and point at this. It'll unlock in a moment.
All clear.
Well, that was quick. I don't know if I actually hit that. it just died.
Additional reward authorized.
We'll take that.
Well,
Ooh, double
that
endo drop. Don't
shows
mind if I
them.
do.
I don't think any of those
I don't need
were
more, but I'll
Mr.
take more.
Scratchikins, though. He's a slippery one. I don't think we found Mr. Scratchikins, but I think we found some of it.
Protect the immediate area from incursion.
Alright then, let's clear the area of hostiles, which is very easy to do because a team of absolutely high level demolisher players. We just kind of tear through this stuff. Yup. We tear through, and now we just gotta kind of hold the area for 2.5 minutes. Which is easy. We can't speed it up, but we also can't slow it down, so easy.
On a real note, you guys are absolutely killing it. Can't believe I stumbled upon a community so willing to help while browsing Twitch. Less than 3.
That better go there. AKA Betty, thank you very much for the 100 bits as well there. And honestly, yeah, this is a wonderful community. In so many ways. We got a brilliant community here. Absolutely. I'm glad you're part of it too. The incarnates this week are the Ceramic Dagger, Boltor, Bronco, Lex, and Magistar. Alright. So, Magistar I really don't care for. The Bronco I've not heard anything amazing about. Ceramic Dagger is a damn solid incarnate melee in terms of perks it offers. Boltor and Lex, it's your pick between the two. I would say probably the Lex, but the Boltor has some damn good stats too. Bronco is decent. Well, if we're going for incarnates, we're not looking for decent. We're looking for god tier. Incarnates are a lot of work, so we want god tier. So I would say Lex and Ceramic Dagger to give you a mix of a gun and a melee there. Ceramic Dagger and Lex. I think you won't be disappointed with that. God, it's all the way up there. Oh, and as soon as I get here, then Ekmek learns how to aim. Sure. That's okay. Also not top tier but fun? Yeah. Yeah, Lex and Dagger. Lex and Dagger. Bronco makes good statistic for Atlas? Atlas? Bronco? Like I say, I've not really looked into the Bronco. I must be missing a detail there. Atlas uses a melee statistic. Alright, 2 more seconds on this. We'll have this area dealt with.
Carnage comprehensively complete.
Ooh, and a bit of fire.
Additional incentives/rewards have been
Did I miss
authorized.
note? Maybe.
Hostiles eliminated.
Yeah, okay, I'm just confirming that they missed by.
The area
Alright.
is secure.
Andrew was simply smoking something when they looked at their keyboard. Did not quite see the letters
Bet
there.
if you check in with the Grenier survivors, they can point you to Mr. Scratchikins.
Let's get this charge off that Xmas. Beautiful. And now we obliterate. Well, that was it. I think Magistar is best for Atlas only if you use Magus Address. Maybe. I honestly just... It just didn't seem all that impressive. I mean, it's not as bad as the Cyber, but it just didn't seem impressive. It's fine, okay. Wish Watermelon was here already. At least it's coming. At least it's coming, and we have a date for it, so we know when it's coming. So, we're all good. We're all good. Not long now. I think it's the 18th. Did I ever try using Catch Moon in Index and specialise in killing corpus, it seems? So I've used Catch Moon. I usually for Index would use something like Foreman, which is basically just a better Catch Moon at this point. So, kinda, but not the Catch Moon specifically. God, there's a lot of those Rex here. Not Rex, Jugulus. Rex is a higher variant. How am I doing on the contributions? Oh, I'm getting a couple kills. I'm getting a couple of them. Try to get full charge. There we go. You never see kick guns in the circuit? That's because there aren't kick guns in the circuit. Yeah, modular weapons did not make it to the circuit for whatever reason. I'm sure he at some point somewhere said the reason, but aside from it hard, I don't know what that would be. I'm surprised with all this going on that we're actually managing to get some kills. I wonder where. Not up top. Well, we've handily outdone them anyway. We're all good.
Is glad. Tenno on side.
Oh, hello.
Wow, the grunters can't keep up with you.
And Betty adding in a little bit of tappage
there
as well for the channel points. What was that?
There is a strong possibility the target can be lured here with the correct bait. Locate
Not
the
familiar with
relevant
the beat.
ingredients to proceed.
That was
Finding
OTAC?
the
Okay.
parts necessary to make
I think that's a
the
line
bait
that I've
won't
not
be
come across
too
before now.
Take down a few infested
weird.
and look for parts.
The Grenadier swears they try to bleep it. Ah, okay. Either my memory is leaking, which is also very possible, or I've not heard that line before. Huh. I genuinely don't remember the game ever beeping at me to censor something. Also, why are we censoring something in an 18 rated game? What? D, what the fuck? Come on! Either don't swear, or swear, but don't censor it. That's just... It's a funny beat. If it weren't for the fact that things do get pointlessly censored because advertising, I'd find it funny. But things get pointlessly censored because advertising, so no.
I clammed all over that guy.
Betty, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate you. Also, Mr. Reckless, cheers. See, these infested think I can't shoot them when my right hand is occupied having a sip of tea. What they don't realise is that I'm Levels. I can just use my left hand and cast my abilities and it'll still kill them. Yeah. Gotta sit and wait for them to get inside the zone. Come on. Someone was a little bit faster reacting to that than me. I mean, look at this. They spawn these ones just outside the zone. Why? We're nearly there. Yeah, no, these things still spawn outside the zone and just attack us with those gas glaives.
Bait successfully deployed.
There we
The
are.
desired target is approaching.
Hello,
Eliminate
Sane.
it to fulfill mission parameters.
Oh, hi! Let's just... And down.
Confirmed target is down. Deimos
Ta-da.
just fractionally improved its odds of survival.
The cephalons tell me
Lovely
the
jubbly.
infested specimen was located and slain. A small victory, but victory nonetheless.
So that so far is 294 mother tokens. Let's get
You
more.
are here to assist.
Wait, have I hit the wrong one. I forgot, that's not the tier 5 bounty, that's a different bounty entirely down there. It's these are the ones we want, yeah. Oops, my bad. I always forget the layout is different here than it is in the Necrolisk. Hello, Holt. I've had a good day. Hope you've had a good day yourself.
Expeditions of both Grineer and Corpus have become trapped on Deimos. Caches of resources left behind by the survivors still dot the surface. See what you can find and bring back. Lloyd will show.
There you are. Oh, a sight for sore eyes. Look at you.
Sup. Oh, where actually is Latrox? Latrox is over here. Go! Help the weird corpus man! Has he alerted Nora to the weird shit happening in Deimos? Arcana bounties? Yep, that's the ones. I don't want to deal with them. Not a fan. Just not. Oh, Betty, that's not nice. But I suppose there are spam emails out there that look similar. It's the unfortunate truth of it. I mean, at the same time, I had specifically emailed out a while ago to a printing company to get the postcards done, and the response from the printing company got flagged as spam and taken out of my inbox. I'm like, I specifically reached out to this company for contact. It's not a spam email. Email providers are going to do things. Spam is quite the issue. To be quite honest, I don't know what the solution is when it comes to emails. I don't even know if there is one.
Here we go. Processing. Oh, I hate it here. I hate it.
We could say there is a link for all Warframe drop streams. Alright. I mean, there'll be, there's a full schedule on the Warframe QTCC page of which streams are having the drops when. You can always check out that schedule. Like how mine is on Saturday 14th, and I believe it is 10 to 11 Eastern Time, which is 2 till 3 UTC, I want to say. Or 3 till 4 my time.
He is likely lying to keep them for himself. Corpus is as
I think that's what it is. You'd think I'd know it off by heart, but what was that?
Proximity alert. Protect the immediate area from incursion.
No idea. Let's continue our obliteration. I still can't believe we're already at $477 though. That is a lot. God damn, that is a lot. Alright. So we got another 2 minutes of just holding this particular area. Nothing special to it. Summon artist, pretty much. I mean, I could take it a step further and be like, hi! Oh, kill enemies with an arch gun. Okay, I wonder if that's going to count the 4. Probably not. So let's just check it now.
Who have we got on the line? Oh yeah.
Let's see. It's on 8. Did a little shooty shoots. That got some kills. It's on 12. It is counting it. Alright, that's cool. Alright, let's just hold down the fire button for a bit.
Enjoy bathing in spilled ichor and viscera, but I specifically
I could absolutely just hold down fire for this. Got a pretty decent vantage point here. I can see in many directions. So it's just thump, 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 thump. Yep. Yeah, the Arcana bounties have had their share of issues. I just never got into them, to be honest. I looked at the rewards and just kind of went, nope, not dealing with bounties for that. Thank you very much. I'm pretty much the same when it comes to the Nama bounties. I've done enough bounties. I don't need some rewards from those, thanks. I mean, it helped that D gifted me the melees, especially in Caliban, so that took a lot of the strain off of it, but even if it weren't gifted to me, I'll be quite honest, for what those melees offered, I would not have done those bounties. Wish I could move all credit caches. I'm fine with credit caches at a level where they're important. and
Excellent
rewarded
work,
to a level that are
General.
important.
With the infested so comprehensively out
In
of the
places we get
picture,
like 5,000
you
credit
should be
caches
clear to
where we
proceed.
really should not get them. Like,
Hostiles eliminated.
when someone is
Friendly
able to do
Area
sorties,
secure.
a 5,000 credit cache is an insult. Because by that point you can definitely handle
I have located
index
a
as
squad
well.
of Grenier survivors.
5,000 credits means nothing by that
Questioning
point.
them may assist in finding any abandoned loot.
Scooping up the energy here.
Oh, this good. So close and not dead yet.
Alright. Let's once again show the Grenadier who's boss. Oh. I mean, I'm fine with there being credits on Steel Path. It's again the scale of it. 5,000 credits is not enough. It's basically a non-reward at that point. It is a 0. Because even if you did 200 of those, and got 5,000 credits 200 times over, you're like, oh wow, 1,000,000 credits. You can get that by blinking at the index for a few minutes, and that's not even Steel Path. So yeah. It used to be worse. Believe it or not, for those of you unaware. Can I not? Okay then. It used to be worse. Previously, the way the game was set up is that there were multiple tiers of rewards available from the same mission in a lot of places. So you could get, say, 1,000 credits, 2,500, and 5,000 credits from the same drop table. They changed that in almost every single drop table, so that if you could get various tiers of credit reward from the exact same drop, all of them were bumped up to the highest of those values. So if there's 1,000 to 2,500 and 5,000, all on rotation A of some survival mission, they all got changed to 5,000. Which was a buff, but like, you know, it's not exactly game-changing. 5,000 credits will get you the empty space in a donut. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, it's a thing. Have I been playing since launch? Oh goodness no. No, far from it. I joined shortly after the release of Wisp. So I've only been around since late 2019. I mean, that's still years, granted. It's still years, but yeah, a heck of a lot of game happened before I even got here. Once upon a time, Vacuum was only on Carrier. Then it was added to other Sentinels. Then added to other companions through Fetch. But still all these different hoops we've been going through. Times where melee was king, times where guns were king, times where all kinds of shenanigans were happening. Loads of events happened before I got here. Yeah. And my stamina? Yes, and I'm very glad for that. Very glad for that. I also miss paid revives, so I'm glad for that as well. For anyone unaware of that, you used to have a limited number of revives per day rather than per mission, and if you wanted more, platinum. Platinum.
All alive. You good.
So that was the thing. Yeah, as Ray's pointing out, not all Warframes have bullet jumps. Only Excalibur
Given
had
the
super
poor
jump.
performance of those Grenier,
That was the thing
it's a
in the
good
far
bet they
past.
haven't found any
You had to
caches lately.
mod in your abilities. Not like you could cross between different Warframes. No, just one Warframe had these mod abilities, but if you didn't mod them in, you didn't have the
Maybe you could
abilities.
use a purifier. The cache might be covered up by squelchies.
So that was a thing as well. It used to be, if I recall correctly, that in order to rank up a mod, you needed to get additional copies of that mod, and then combine them together using fusion cores.
Taste what's different. Power it up. You'll see.
That's if I recall correctly on that. So, yeah, there's been a lot of changes. There's been a lot of changes over time. Pretty much for the better. Ooh. Got most of those. I think someone was right on my tail the entire time. Good news. Well, good idea. If you see someone is right ahead of you for this particular bit, just go a different direction. Although maybe, depending on ping, it looked like I was behind them. Hard to say. I'll go over this way this time. Cool, we need to grab another 9, 8 of them. Get easy. What was my worst experience in the game? Hard to say worst. I know that one of the worst would be Carl missions on release. They were just bad, quite frankly. They've been improved in various ways. But yeah, they were especially bad on release. That's only really jumps to mind straight away. There have been other moments where I've been real pissed off with the game. That's only natural.
A fine harvest indeed.
But I don't tend to try and remember
the information received exceeds expectations.
As I say, hey guys, latest video, it said both should recharge mods. We would start recharging at 0.25 seconds, but if you get 0.3 through shield gate, is that infinite tank? Airsoft.
Personal least favorite is that we can't trade domestic drones. I need more for my army.
The one we're looking for.
I mean, domestic drones are bought with platinum. Betty. Anyway, thank you for the 199 bits there. Back to what I was saying there to Airsoft. Airsoft, I said it would be 0.25 if, firstly, those two mods add together, and then if you do not actually hit your shield gate. Because if you hit your shield gate, then it'll be a 4-second base cooldown, which is 1 second with those mods if they add together. 1 second is not 0.25 seconds. Obviously. So you've crossed over 2 bits of information there. You missed the bit in the middle which said, or if you hit your shield gate, it's 1 second. Totally different stuff going on. However, yes, you can potentially get a ridiculous amount of tank that way, and combined with Gauss, or combined with, I believe it was Vazarin's ability, you may be able to make yourself functionally immortal if D don't put a stop in that first. Which they may. Why am I getting so much ire? Because this bounty pumps out ire. Tier 5 bounties on all 3 of the open worlds pump out ire. That's why. Or if you think I'm getting more than you'd expect, that's because streamer luck, probably. Streamers are lucky people. It's a known fact. Oh, that bounty's all done. We should start a new one. Yeah. Bam! Let's start a new one. You've been doing tier 5 bounties the last hour and a half, 6 hour and 5 bounties. Welcome to RNG. Yeah, just welcome to RNG. That's...
The infestation is a marvel in its own way, an endless fountain of ever-changing.
Make sure you're also
flesh,
doing the
bone,
bonuses,
and
because
gristle.
bonus equals more.
A particularly murderous specimen has been reported assaulting other teams. Would you be so kind?
I have detected
I'm gonna use these guys to quickly charge up my gun. Thank you.
Dispatching excavator units for exploitation.
I don't need... Oh. Apparently an enemy died whilst I was gliding. Okay, that's cool. I know I could use Markwing to get over here, but honestly I'm moving so quickly. It's not a problem. There's a guy up here. Where are you? For God's sake. You, charge my gun. Thank you. You calculated approximately 0.5% chance. Okay, so that's 1 in 200. That happens. In fact, there's 137 people right here right now, so if everyone did it, there's a reasonable chance, less than 50%, but reasonable chance that would happen to someone. It just so happened that it happened to you. It also means that you were more lucky than expected in getting other rewards instead. Some people don't want the ire. Yeah. Don't dwell on it. Just consider the fact that you're playing Warframe. It is an RNG based system for loot, just across the entire thing. So whilst there are going to be some mitigations here or there, it's just part of the game, isn't it? Is Mother the narrator for Jivuri, or do they just have to say something? I think that Mother is also the narrator for Jivuri, yes.
An excavator reports. Mining sequence complete.
Yeah, I do believe intentionally it is set up that way. Mother is rather connected to the story, not just Deimos, but the story overall. So look out for that. If you've done the new war, you might have recognised her there as well. In voice only.
An excavator reports. Mining sequence complete.
There we go. Another excavator powered up. Let's grab the power cell for E. Get this here before it runs out. Oh, someone else got one as well. We're all good. I would have got there in time anyway. And I'll pop another in. And Force is picking up a Slive Orb Pilot, as you do. Don't mind us, we're just doing things over here, and Force has got other things to do. We already weren't that far away. Don't remember hearing a new war match replay. ICO. School. You might remember then. Two women talking at that stage. One of them is definitely not Mother. The other one is.
An excavator reports. Mining sequence complete.
Kikoki, 10 more seconds, we'll be all good here. I'm just going to bounce around for a bit. Actually need some kills to keep up the stats, because we have stack-based weaponry.
A full cycle has been made by all excavators.
There we go, another 1,000 endo. Don't mind if I do.
Excellent work.
Also some other tokens, which is kind of the reason we're here.
We can now proceed to the next step.
Hi, is this stream part of the drops? Not done this before though, sorry. No, not to worry on that. You've asked it very politely. I don't believe any drops are active on this stream at the moment. No one's mentioned about there being any. You'll probably want to check out the schedule over on Warframe's QTCC section, which, good news bubbles, we have a link for you. So !QTCC, and that'll give you a link over to the actual Warframe page for all the details. You'll see who's meant to be when on the schedule in terms of where the drops are. Hope that helps you out. !QTCC, standing for Quest to Conquer Cancer, of course. Alright, fully charged on the weapon again. Catch you around, Raptor. Thanks for dropping by. How do you get the Simulacrum rune that's not shit? Do you mean the ballroom Simulacrum? You grab yourself a bunch of tokens, mother tokens, by doing bounties like we are right here. Then you head on over to Daughter, and you get it. Just like that. Daughter is telling it in the Nabarus Treats shop. So that's the button you want to select when you speak to Daughter. Well, that's good haul. Glad you're getting all the stuff you're looking for. There's some big random infested mushroom hangy things. I should really be making it up here, shouldn't I? My rapid fire obliterators. Just looking for something to obliterate, and I got one thing. Oops, I just destroyed all the eggs. Kind of need to let them spawn, which annoys me if they don't count as kills, because we are killing them. Yeah. There should be mission 2. Nope. No missionary, no Solomon. There's the daughter shop, there's the market shop, and that be it. That's what we get. Thank you, Flamethrower Career, pointing out where there are creatures you couldn't reach. Trying to let them hatch before I pop them. Because if you pop them before they hatch, they don't count as kills. For anyone who doesn't know that. There's some hatching. Yeah. I feel like I'm being overly delicate there. These Grenadiers are absolutely cracked. They're pretty good at their jobs, yeah. We're better, but they are good. You can't just snooze around these ones. They will get the job done. And then laugh at you for failing. But we are not getting laughed at this time.
No on side.
Wow, the grunters can't keep up with you. They look all mad. They
Alright.
said we should go play with Mr. Scratchikins if we're so...
Kind of weird that I'd not heard that one before, and now I've heard it twice. Must show how little I do here.
Infested in order to achieve optimal hunting conditions. Please proceed when ready.
Alright, so we just need to hold this spot for a bit.
Shoot to destroy it.
I was taunting you? Yeah. Streamer luck. It's a thing. Haven't seen a stationary gun with that intense since Brass Beat. It's heavy? Yeah. My neck makes sense up to just go Daka Daka. Daka Daka boom boom. I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. I mean, it's certainly a very effective way of doing things, absolutely. That alert didn't pop up into the chat. Who did that one? Why is that not popping up in the chat? Do I need to open up a... Oh god, where am I going to find that one?
Nuke it!
Why is that bot not posting who said what in the chat there? I'm going to have to open up an entirely different overlay to find out who did that. And I'm going to. So, is that overlay? I mean, I figured it was you. Here we are, yeah. Betsy, thank you very much for the 300 bits on that there. Appreciate you. Oh, we're playing? Something like that. Something like that. Yes! That means a rate.
Oh, look!
And we're on the final one of these stage. Landed with the hydrate. Cheers. Cheers indeed.
All clear. Task performed.
Ah, my face is being eaten.
Additional rules.
It's fine. I'm alive. Morendo. Okay. Oh, hey, creature. Bad capture. Who cares? It's a free capture. I'll take it.
Side active in the wild. There are things with too many legs that will sleep easier tonight.
God damn it. Trying to just hit one of them. That's friendly.
But I think we found some of his friends.
Oh, we gotta go defend the area.
Protect the immediate area from
arrived. Use this opportunity to charge up. Thank you very much. Let's see where I'm at. I've reached 1,000 kills. Torrid strong. That is almost entirely the Torrid. Torrid strong. You slacking? Ah, we're all doing our bits. I am Lavos Torrid. I mean, it's kind of a combo right there. A lot of people are sleeping on Lavos. Not so many are sleeping on Torrid. And Lavos, I'll be honest, isn't actually doing all that much here other than just keeping me alive so I can focus on murderation. And plenty of it. I mean, I could step it up even harder. I just don't need to. Lavos allows me to be as active or passive as I like. It's comfortable. We use the infested to kill the infested, more than usual. Yeah. I've got a Void Touch infested gun with a Void Touch infested suit, powered by a Void Touch kid, doing Void shenanigans on an infested moon. Everyone else is just steering clear of this, you know, stupid stuff. And we're good reason. Has this been done today? Let's get some rock going. Sure. I'll stop here and switch it up. You. Yeah, Deimos do definitely be a bit funky. And comparatively speaking to a lot of stuff, it's a pretty small rock. Like, if we use actual Deimos gravity here rather than Earth standard gravity for our Warframes, a single bullet jump would just launch us off the rock. We wouldn't come back down. That's how weak the gravity is on real world Deimos. Which tells you that there must be a whole lot of something going on inside of Deimos to make the gravity as strong as it is. We have no idea at all what that could be, right? I mean, there could be, I don't know, 1,999 possible explanations for why the gravity is so high on Deimos. Surely. No whispers of an answer there.
Comprehensively complete. Additional incentives/rewards have been authorized. Well done.
Yay, more ire.
Hostiles eliminated. Utterly eliminated. The area is secure.
Alright. What's next? Oh, wow. The satellite finally mentioned who done it. There we go.
I suggest eliminating infested in
Thanks,
the vicinity to secure bait.
Thanks.
Construction materials.
Alright, let's just continue to immolate. That is a lot of pickups very quickly. Oh my god. The screen was just littered with them. And I think we just got it all. Yeah, that was real quick. I don't know if that's supposed to be that quick. Ah, right, it's this one. Bring him over here. Our drops enabled? Not on this channel, Dragoon. Exclamation mark QTCC, you'll get the link to Warframe's page. And that will tell you which channels have the drops and when. We'll be having drops here on Saturday. Saturday 14th. So, not today. Whilst you're at it, just whilst you look at that link, there is also another link to the donor drive, the charity drive that is connected to this channel here. If you wanted to drop something along the way there, help us basically defeat cancer, that's kind of what we're going for. Or if you're just on your way for drops, I understand. Ah, damn, I thought that one was inside the region. I'm just going to go stand over here and hope the enemies come closer. Oh no, I'm a poor defenseless Warframe, cowering behind this infested cauldron that occasionally blinks at me. Please don't let any infested try and... Aha!
The main event has arrived. Here's your chance. Kill the target.
And jobs are good. Oh my god, that one went flying.
Well, effective anyway. The target
That's
is
another
no
ire for us. And another quest to spring from who cares about that one. Am I playing with viewers? I am indeed playing with viewers. We've got Enforcer here, Wulan here, and Alpheus here. We've been... Oh, that timer keeps resetting, doesn't it? But 10 ire. I think that's been 5 runs now. 10 ire? Not bad. That's Deimos gravity for you? True. Alright, before something goes catastrophically wrong and we lose all of our rewards, let's dip to the Necrolisc. Because you just know we're asking for things to go wrong after running that many bounties in a row. Hello, Moon. How you doing? Arctic. Cheers. Appreciate you. You named your levels build. I promise I'll try and put the Kenjaneer glyph. Aww. Which also tells me you've watched the recent video. Thank you. There we go. 4 Quastus blueprints I definitely did not need. A Zaku piece I definitely did not need. A whole bunch of just stuff. Like, so much just stuff all the way through, my word. 10 Aya, 4 Amber Stars, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree. Also known as 4,000 Endo. Neat. Liking that. 1 Thor film, Thor Ragnarok. Behold. My stuff. Maybe got a condition overload out of that. Don't mind if I do. Did we get any else of the crazy cool mods? I mean, that volatile quick return. I don't know if they're valuable, but they're certainly nice. Some bits and pieces. If everyone find the G's will be moved through it, yeah. I hope I can find some good answers with the Archon changes when they drop. I really do. Because that is one absolute nerf to us. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it might turn out that the changes allow us to take our Blapper 9000s, our really high-powered stuff, and actually just kind of kill the Archon in a good amount of time. If it's not a one-shot, but we can kill it in like 10 seconds of firing, then okay, whatever. But if not, then I mean, say for us people to prevail missions during a stream. Oh. Bookman has received his book. Oh, have you got your mug now, Moon? Excellent. I've actually gone through the mug and then back onto this one again, so I'm kind of rotating around, but yeah. Yeah. Somebody's saying maybe you do need top tier build, because let me tell you, current one-shot build is not top tier. I mean, I don't know how things have been going for you, actually, so I can't really weigh in on that. Maybe you're not doing it right. Maybe that's the case. You might just not be doing it right. Anyway, how many of those tokens have I got now? If I go mother token, okie dokie, that's good to know. Can't just link it like that, it seems. Whereas event seems bugged. How is someone that done? Fast travel, daughter.
It's Navarus. You know where to find me.
Right there. How? What? Yeah, okay, that's a thing. But it's saying, can you remind me to get a mug in an hour or so? On that note, to give you guys full information on that, with the mugs that have come through, in fact, you know what? I'm going to go get one, because I know where they are, so I'm going to go get one. Be right back in just a moment to grab the other mug. And I am back. Okay. So, previously on the Kenjaneer, there's been this good old mug for the longest of times. I'm going to bring up my other screen. So, bring up the other screen so I can make sure I'm showing this correctly to you all. Okay, so, yeah. That one here, there we are. For quite a while. And on the other side of it, let's solve a practical problem. Turn font, reminiscent of the thumbnails. So the new mug, as designed on stream, got the text again on the one side, but this time in a different font and actually signed to the Kenjaneer. Not physically, you know what I mean. Tagged. And we got the more stylized, oh, this way, it's more stylized logo here. The snake Stirring the mug with its tail. Now, with that, as much as the design was done on stream and pretty much by committee with you lot here, the design is a little bit on the small side. It's smaller than I expected. I think it was F-King who said it on the Discord, and F-King was right. It is smaller than I expected. Not a lot, but a little bit. So, I will be changing that design. I will be updating it. I'm waiting for one other persons to go through because Athlia ordered one as well, and Athlia specifically wants to have it with the slightly smaller logo on there. So, fair enough. I mean, what's the phrase? The customer's always right. So, sure, fair enough. But once I've got the confirmation from Athlia that's come through, I will be updating the design that's actually on the store. And that will be updated with the larger logo on it. So, on that note, Betty, on that note, I'd say if you want to have it immediately, you can go for it. But the logo is going to be increased in size on both this one and then the one that has it on both sides. The text is going to stay the same. I'm happy with the text, but the logo is going to increase in size noticeably. So, full transparency on whether or not you want to get that now or later. But say it's going to be a gift from my mother, so at me when it gets updated. That I can do for you, yeah, absolutely. That I can do for you. I will announce it on the Discord as well when it's been updated. But yeah, I'm happy with the design, absolutely. It's just the size of it on the mug. I got the scale slightly wrong. I didn't expect it to seem and appear quite that small on it. My mistake. That's a valid question, Stu, actually. Yeah, Betty's mum is a fan of me. Or my channel. Okay, that's it. Well, fair enough. I mean, I know that someone on the stream here purchased 5 of these mugs. 1 for themselves, and 4 to give to their co-workers at work, because their co-workers apparently like the phrase, let's solve a practical problem. I mean, sure. Go for it. Yeah. Mug squared and a phrase to appreciate. Is the old mug still available? Yes, Enforcer. In terms of this mug, yes. So the mug with the smaller design that I'm going to be enlarging, that's going to be going away, replaced with the better size design. But the old mug with the official The Kengineer logo, that's still there. The stylized logo one is an addition, not a replacement. And there are 2 variants of this. You can get one with the logo and then the text, and then the other one is just logo on both sides, no text on it. If you'd rather not have the tagline. If you'd rather not have someone come up to you and go, "Ooh, the Kengineer, who? What's that then? Is that some kind of industry group?" If you don't want the text there. If it wouldn't matter to someone else but they like the design, there you are then. You know what you're getting your friend for Christmas? Nice. But he's saying, my mother is rather fond of Ken's voice, I'll get her a mug. There we are, appreciate my mug, appreciate my voice, I'm clearly doing something right. There we are then. We'll refrain from all the obvious your mum jokes there, and we'll just appreciate that for what it is. Yeah. Just scrolling back a bit because I missed messages whilst I went to go get up the mug. FF90 say, wait, did I not pay attention to dev stream? I believe said that one-shot builds were not affected. No, some people believe that, and I don't know how they believed it because Reb literally said the opposite. Reb specifically said the opposite, and it is confirmed in the workshop. As I pointed out in my video about the workshops, they are intending to reduce the ability of us to do one-shots. They are trying to avoid us one-shotting the Archons. That is what they're working towards. What kind of engineering profession do I come from? I don't. I'm a Kengineer, not an engineer. As much as Kengineer and Engineer sound similar, and yes, I did come up with the name The Kengineer based on the engineer from Team Fortress 2, I'm not an engineer. Not legally, not practically, not at all. I am a content creator, basically. That is my entire connection to it, is just as the engineer. I'm a content creator who loves Warframe, who makes videos, who has apparently a voice that Betty's mum loves. And I apparently managed to put that all together well enough that it convinces a bunch of people I'm actually an engineer. I've seen people arguing in large, just general Warframe discords, saying, no, Ken's math has got to be right. He's an engineer, of course he knows his numbers. I'm like, well, about that, it is right, but not quite. Any tips for luring friends to play Warframe? Yeah, get them involved in my channel as soon as possible, Morphin, because then they'll meet an amazing community, have endless guides to help them get through everything that's going on. There are so many people that put comments on the videos to the effect of, hey, thanks, you managed to help get me into Warframe, so clearly something's going right. And if nothing else, I literally have a short on the front of my channel, which is what to do if you're new to Warframe. So I've literally got that set up to help you get your friend into Warframe. Aside from that, don't try to give them stuff. Try to bring them to the game, not the loot. Because the loot isn't the game. The game is the game.
And then
the
they
loot
can
is the
get
incentive.
Kindosh. I mean, I can help them
talking!
progress.
Betty, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. And yes, you're very right, yes. Once you got them in, then they can be helped in progress by the community here. Maybe also support me. Mostly the community bit. But yeah, get people in on... I know. Get people in to play the game, not just to hand them loot. Because like if you hand someone all kinds of mods and upgrades and this, that, the other, you're taking away the reason to play. It can feel compelling to want to help someone progress quickly, but only when they ask for that help. Make it clear it's there, but only when they ask for it. I think, Ice Geo, how did I start it off with you? Because I helped get you into it directly, didn't I? I think in the earliest missions, I think I was using Wisp to just be a general support and sit back and let you go for it. I was even jumping so the enemies wouldn't look at me, they would look at you to keep you engaged with the mission itself. Wisp making it where you didn't have to worry about your tank as much, or even I could just give you a fire rate buff to allow you to try and figure out what the hell's happening. And you had me there if you needed me to, or just like me to do the cleanup. That's kind of how. That kind of approach. Give them a copy of Hunt's Munitions when they're stuck and you haven't had a chance to farm ghouls together though. I mean, if there are things you could do to help them progress at reasonable points, sure. If instead they're new and as soon as they get to MR2 you're just like, hey, by the way, here are all of these mods maxed out in Endo, you're kind of taking away a lot of their reason to try and progress in the game themselves. And that will just make it boring. Like, if a person has access to a maxed out Serration and maxed out all kinds of mods, and they haven't yet finished Jupiter, then the entire star chart is going to feel boring. Yeah. You didn't know about bullet jumping to MR8? See, those are the bits you help out on, mechanics. Yeah, absolutely. That's how you get people into it. You introduce them to my channel, so they can look up what they want to look up, discover things as they go, and be there as a helping hand, a guide to answer questions. Not as Mr. Moneybags. It's a looter shooter. Let them loot. I've talked a hell of a lot on that line now, but hopefully that gives you a good idea as to how you can actually go about that. And if it was a tongue-in-cheek question, well, tough. I turned it into a conversation piece. You're welcome. That how we do here. That how we do. I should say, what you're on the old tutorial, so maybe do bullet jumps in tutorial. I mean, actually, when I started, they didn't have the bullet jumps in the tutorial, no. A friend of mine, who was also at the time not very advanced at Warframe, they taught me how to bullet jump, and the way to bullet jump that he knew was you look down, you crouch, and you jump. And that's how you bullet jump. That's what he taught me. And it wasn't until I came across a guide of someone showing how to do a spy vault I was stuck on. I saw them just look in a direction, they went, alright, so we're going to go up here. I was like... He just looked in the direction and... Oh, why did I never try that? Son of a... And then I asked my friend why he told me incorrectly, and then he was like, what do you mean? Told you incorrectly. I showed him how you do it. It's like, oh shit, what? Blind leading the blind. Blind leading the blind. I think that was actually how bullet jumping was introduced, it was a look down. That's what he told me. I might be wrong on that. Again, before my time. But yeah. It's a thing. That was a very smooth landing. Collectionist. So if you had to make health as good as shields, how do you go about it? Armor equation changes, hidden health value, increase low health, see what they do, new mechanical together. Well, Patronus, already shields being buffed to have effectively the same as 300 armor at all times. Which, when you consider, if we go into details here real quick. Sort by name. Let's see, which of these frames have 300 armor? Nope. Yes. Nope. 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 Close, but no. Yes. Nope. 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 Seeing a pattern, yeah. Nope. Yes. Yes. Nope. Nope. So, basically with these changes on all of these, almost all of these frames, certainly the majority of them, the shields are going to be stronger than health. Health is going to require armor buffs to be stronger than shields. Shields which regenerate themselves over time and can be forcibly regenerated through various abilities. Health doesn't regenerate itself. So shields are actually becoming stronger. They're becoming the more powerful option. They used to have no resistance. Actually, sorry, before that, they used to have corpus style resistances, the weak to magnetic and strong against things like corrosive. Then it was standardized, then they were given 25% resistance, now they're being given 50%. How to go about making your health equal? Well, health also has its strengths. Health you can buff with armor, which can keep going above 300. So whilst it typically is lower, in some cases it's higher, and you can take it yet higher still. Health you can also heal through various means, and it comes after the innate shields you have on a Warframe, so it's got more time for reaction. So, I don't think that health needs a buff, quite frankly, and shields being brought in line so that they could be an option alongside or instead of health and frames, rather than just only one is good. I think the real question to you, Playtronus, is why do you think things need to be changed further? Why do you think things need to be shifted any further than they currently exist? Accounting for the workshops as they are due to come out. What else do you think needs to change? I have no idea what Blue Pool Tank's on about. Just none. Yeah. Betty says shield tanking is going to become viable, going to have to reform Hildren. In fact, let's just remind you guys. I'll just quickly remind you that with the You Ready guide, I had both health and shield tank options made available for her. Shield tank without any subsumed abilities, using redirection. This is going to get stronger, don't forget. This is going to get stronger with the update, with improved shield gate and with improved resistances. On top of the fact that it uses Arcane Aegis, which basically makes you near immortal whilst it's active. And this was already strong. This is going to get stronger. We've got the damage resistance from this, which is 90%. We got this, which is practically around about 2/3, potentially up to 90%. Shields are going to have the innate 50% rather than 25%. And then we got the brief respite and Arcane Aegis adding yet more shields onto it. That's just going to get even stronger. Is Arcane Aegis itself getting stronger? No. But the fact that shields will last longer means this has more chance to activate, which in turn makes it more likely to be powerful. Betty, I understand you there, yeah. I understand you. Make sure I say, I think health should have something to compete with shield gating. Hey Dronus, you must be very new to my channel in total. You must be exceedingly new, because if I sort this by usage, and I point out this frame right here, this health tanking Warframe, which I have set up with 2,000 health and nearly 2,000 armor, this health tanking Warframe that I use in almost all content, this health tanking Warframe that just waltzes through Seal Path missions like they're nothing. If you really feel that health tanks need buffing, you should then look past this frame here that already has made quite a point to you, and realise that on a very recent stream as well, I re-demonstrated a health tanking Banshee! A health tanking Banshee, which is one former. A health tanking Banshee, and you know what's amazing? It actually bloody well works. Because I demonstrated it, again, on stream recently. It uses a combination of Well of Life, Health Conversion, Adaptation, Arcane Blessing, bring it all together. We've got some amazing stuff going on. This is one of the very weakest frames in the game. In fact, I would say it's the weakest in terms of defense, because Loki at least can go invisible. Banshee can't even do that. Boom, health tank. That survives Steel Path Survival solo. If Banshee can do it, anyone can do it. It's all a matter of how you invest. Health tank is viable. Oh, sure, it doesn't work into level 1000. Level 1000. I seriously couldn't care less about level 1000. So yeah. Blue Pill say adaptation damage reduction is the same type as the health type damage modifier. The what? Adaptation takes into account the highest modifier and gives you a max multiplicative 90% damage reduction after the health type modifier. The what? So shields having a 50% reduction means that adaptation based off 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.9 equals 40. Sorry, no, Blue Pill Tank. What are you talking about? What is it you think you are typing? Because I don't know what you think you are typing. Last time you went up and tested it, it did. Maybe it changed. Whatever you think is real, I'm fairly certain either it's wrong or you're just explaining in a terrible way. Dublan, you have yourself a good one. Allow me to weigh in. Let me, let's see, how am I going to switch this over without breaking things? I do... because I've got the overlay on, it's going to be weird. Okay, let's just do this anyway. That going to work? That's not going to work. Like that. Okay. Just so we have a background for the moment. I'll unzoom it again in a sec. Bear with. Just so you can see the notepad when I bring it up. Right then, so. Damage reduction is... Can we stop with the fucking thing? Thank you. Damage reduction is multiplicative. Okay. Only exception, armor. Add up all armor bonuses. And then do the multiplying. So, we have our base shields, 50% damage reduction after the update. Abyss of Dagath. Okay, and then we have adaptation. Let's say it's a 90% full stack. We got full 90% protection against whatever. It's fine. So the way you work this out is you go 1, that's total damage, minus 1 minus damage reduction 1, which is the 50% from shields. Sorry, not 1 minus 1. Is it divide? No. 1 times. Yeah, there we go. 1 times... Not 1 times that. I remember now, yeah. 1 minus... That multiplied by... There we are. 1 minus the second damage reduction. And you would just keep timesing in however many more if you had others. So in this case, there is no ... There is no more. We'd have 50% multiplied by 10%, which is 5%. 1 minus 5% gives us 95% damage reduction. That is not saying we go from 50% to 95 to adaptations only 45%. That would be 45 percentage points, which is a very different thing. Because currently, with 25% shields, we're actually getting 92.5% damage reduction. And you don't look at that. You don't go, is it 92.5? Yeah. Yeah. God, I have to memorize this. Ugh. Math on stream. All goes wrong. So. You don't look at this and go, oh, but you're only getting 2.5% difference with the changes to shields. No, we're not. We're going from 92.5% damage reduction to 95, so that is 7.5% damage taken to 5% damage taken. A drop of a third. A drop of a third. Nebula Cotton Prime, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcome to the channel proper. Enjoy your lovely blue sub badge, your emotes, your access to the supporter team lounge, the premium channel over on my Discord, and no more ads for you. Cheers. Cheers. Right, Blue Tag say, I know that, but I'm saying adaptation damage reduction points is not classified as its own modifier, the same as the health type. Again, this could have been changed because people ended up exploiting it a while back. Okay, Blue Tank, I don't know what you think you mean by a health type. Let me see if your other messages explain this. Because in any case, you're wrong. I just need to know what kind of wrong you are. A good example was a combo a while back with the IPS 20% damage reduction added with adaptation to make you immune to IPS. Yeah, no, that was removed a long time ago, mate. You are completely out of the loop. You are completely out of the loop. So how about you don't do the testing and instead... Oh, I mean, you could do the testing. Sure, why not? Test it, actually. And then come back and go, oh, sorry, Ken, you were completely correct. Thank you for looking into this because it is your day job. And you know how this system works. And you've been reporting on it for God knows how long. I appreciate you, Ken. You're a wonderful person, Ken. Let me subscribe to you, Ken. Something like that. That'll be fine. But my point is... how you think it is not only wrong, it's out of date wrong. There is no health type and shield type for the Tenno. We have just health. It has no strength or weakness against anything. We have just shields. It has no strength or weakness against anything. Just flat. The whole Tenno health and Tenno shields using health types and shield types, that's ancient. That is completely ancient. The whole stacking together damage reductions additively, gone. Damage reduction is multiplicative. That's why the headline says that. It's multiplicative all the way through. Again, the only exception armor, you add the bonuses together, then you figure out your armor, then the damage reduction from that is multiplicative with every other source. So if we had 300 armor total, then it would be 50% damage reduction on health, and this whole same thing would happen. So yeah. There have been changes to tank, and it has been standardized to be multiplicative, so the only way to get 100% damage resistance is to have 100% damage resistance. You can't stack them together in any which combination you like to get 100% resistance. It doesn't work. To get 100, you need 100. The only exception to that being rounding errors. If you have 95% from Mesa's 3, and then you have 90% from adaptation, and you have 90% from Measure, and you keep stacking them on, you keep stacking them on, you keep stacking them on, next thing you know, 1 million damage becomes 1 damage, and enemies aren't doing 1 million damage in a single hit. That's the only way you get yourself 100% from not 100%, by rounding it down to 0. I'll go to charity things on our end. It seems to be going, Esprit. It seems to be going, absolutely. We have had donations from Diabetti, LU, Catacosmos, Flo, definitely not Betty, actually Umbrella, and definitely not Betty, actually Truck. Which is absolutely amazing support so far. For anyone else confused on damage reduction, I hope that clarifies it. If it doesn't clarify it, I go through it much more coherently and less ragey over on my YouTube channel in my guide to how damage reduction actually works. I also have a separate guide specifically about the adaptation mod, in case you're confused as to how that one works. But yeah. Any enemy type that only deals either cold, heat, toxin, or radiation. What about that, Blue Pool? What about those damage types? Oh, are you asking, is there an enemy that only deals cold, heat, toxin, or radiation? First question, why? Second, there's going to be some. Heat, maybe the Hayeka Master. You'll just have to watch out for the Hayekas themselves. Kuvaliches do a mix of damage types Dragoons, so that's not an answer, no. Cold, there's going to be some Mowers, I think, that do cold. Toxin Xmas is a thing, yeah. Not Noxes, though, because they do impact more than Toxin. As for Radiation, Radiation isn't a common damage type because of the status effect. Race pointing out, Mutinous Osprey Cloud, pure Toxin, Corporal Ship Mower does pure cold and heat. Does it do pure cold and heat, or pure cold or heat? Because if it's and, it's not pure. It'll be cold and heat. But yeah. Anywho. Two separate entities. So does hits of cold and hits... I'll let you discuss that out, Ray. I don't need the answer. Blue Pool's asking for it, so you can take that one to a conversation between the two of you to figure out what the hell you mean exactly on that.
I'm not just someone's daughter.
992 tokens. I'm actually slightly annoyed that didn't get to 1,000. However, 777 and then 0000. That's I was unintended, but that looks nice. In fact, I need to go to Liberia. If also, Alvius, thank you for being in the squad. Hope you have enjoyed the runs. Why doesn't Caliban do towel damage of his abilities? Because Caliban is a Warframe and not a sentient. A sentient themes isn't a sentient. Alright, let's go for Varuna's one, why not? How good is Basmu? Basmu's alright.
Exists thanks largely to the donations of patrons such as yourself. Please leave a little something.
You're welcome. I just wanted to, there we go. 777000000. Yay! It's a nice round looking number. I like it. Only slightly finagled to get to that number. Yeah, Drusus didn't much appreciate the credits, did he? But we do love a bit of charity here, don't we, Betty? Absolutely. And as you saw there, every little helps. He didn't have anything pissy to say, which is unusual for a character in Warframe. Every little helps. Do you think I should give more? Fine. Let's go. Let's go get on his good side.
Any friend of history is a friend of the Laverian.
How about 700,000? That better?
This is too much, but I will accept it.
That's a little bit better. There we are. Give him all of my credits? Pfft, not on your life. There we are. Not as many sevens, still almost as many credits. 1% drop. Actually, not even 1%. It's fine. It's fine. But, yeah. And that is how you go about donating towards a proper cause. In game, we can donate towards Laverian. Out of game, you can donate towards the Quest to Conquer Cancer to support the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation in the battle, literally against cancer. They treat over 200 types there, And yeah, I think that's worthwhile, quite frankly. And there's a hidden collective reward for the varying donations. I doubt it's on here, but who's to say? Lone Tiger, cheers. Appreciate it. Also, as a quick reminder for everyone, if you haven't seen it yet, there are the seasonal items. There are, once again, the Nabros items in the shop. So you can grab all kinds of bits and pieces, the glyph bundles, armors, weapon skins, the signed armors, noggles, if that's your thing. But very important is the Halloween colour palette. So you can have access to all these beautiful reds, oranges, yellows and greens. Definitely a colour palette to pick up. It only costs you 1 credit and you keep it forever. So, job done. Dull Hand Mask is also 1 credit, but that one goes away. But you always get the colours. What's the variant coming 1999 update? So if you get the good or bad ending for Alpha? Who's to say? Noggles? Yeah, there are noggles. These aren't noggles, these are what are these called again? Articulars. Where are my noggles? I have some noggles. Where did I put them? That's items. Only items here. Well, and Steinax's shield. And that lantern from Arlo. But anyway, not noggles. We got more articulars. Nope. Drone. Gyre's thing. Citrine's other thing. Eurades thing. Another thing of Eurades. More articulars. These are floofs. I swear it's a noggles placed out. Hold on, we got you. Nihil, that's his name, I forgot. Nihil's Oblet. We got more floofs, lots of floofs. We've got a toy truck, because who doesn't want a toy truck, you know? No idea, Lone Tiger. No idea. D's choice. I've got a couple of these posters. Actually, I can get some more of those. I'm going to get distracted by 20,000 things. Bear with me. I'm going to get distracted by all of the things. So, represent, poster, give. And then, oh, I haven't got enough of the Vazarin one. Alright, well, screw Vazarin. Represent, poster, give. This is my Orbiter, yeah. And then Naramon, poster, give. And Madurai, poster, give. There we are, beautiful. All the posters. I'll put them down later. I think that's Chinese New Year? Might be. I don't actually speak anything other than English, so I have no idea what it says. For all I know, I could have an expletive on the wall, my Orbiter. No idea. Got a couple of sconces, got the curious family portrait there. Tea set, because of course, I have a tea set on my desk. Why wouldn't I? More floofage. Do I not have... Aha! I do have a singular noggle in my Orbiter. One. On a proper pedestal, you know. But kept all close to everything else as well. I do have the one here. There we are. Right next to a Shorzin, and then Fruna's wolf sculptures, another Shorzin, sculptures, a Vendo, the whole Steel Path stuff with 2 of those. What's that? Stuff. And more all the way around, yeah. Is the Curia still hidden? Oh yeah! Oh yeah, we've gone past the Curia. I'd never point out the Curia, but somewhere within this place, somewhere, there is a Curia. If you're looking for it, you might be smart enough to find it. So far, no one's actually told me the exact spot of the Curia, and I know it is well hidden. But surprisingly, absolutely no one has told me the exact spot of it. So, I guess it's going to remain there. It's been there for, I think, well over a year at this point. I'll move it when someone points it out. I'm not giving Carl the toy truck though, no. Is there a reward for doing so? The reward is, congratulations, you found it, I move it. Meadwood Flax saying on top of the relic station. Are you sure about that? I don't think you're sure about that, because I know where it is. Yeah. Yeah, you're not sure, are you, Meatwood? Nice try, though. Nice try, just guessing a place. Have I seen the Overlord anime? The what? That's a no, by the way. No. You can't see shit? Solomon, get your eyes checked, then. I should probably also get mine checked, but, you know. It's a thing. 3 to 1 bankroll for LI coming in with I like your YouTube channel. Thank you. Welcome into my Twitch channel. Hope you like it here as well. We are discussing all loads of everything and nothing at the moment. Just as a matter of course. Fair enough, Solomon. Fair enough. No judgment here from me on that. Anyway. And yeah. I'll just leave those where they are for now. Am I at least familiar with Isekai? I've heard the word, and that's all I know. I have it categorized in my head as just that weeb shit. That's all I know. Kind of hard to pinpoint anything when someone else is controlling the camera. Yeah, that's the point. It's meant to be difficult. It's meant to be difficult. I have put it in an awkward spot to see, but it is there, and I've kept it in the same spot since the last time it was found. I've never moved it since. So yeah. It's there. Someday someone will find it. I have had someone kindly ask to join my Automata. They had a look around, they didn't find it. Which is concerning because I didn't think it was that well hidden. It's hidden in plain sight. And they straight up missed it by walking past it multiple times over, so what can I say? The Curia will remain in a curious location. And, well, how many people here, I wonder, don't actually know what I'm on about when I say curious? I'm sure there's some of you. How many of you here have no idea what I'm talking about when I talk about curious? There's got to be at least one person, at the very least. I'm sure many of you. Some of you have a vague idea. Some of you have no idea where it actually leads. Those small things you scanned, that is extremely vague, but well done, Enforcer. I think you're right, but you've been so vague with it that I can't tell you you're right. The Weeble with cat ears, yes. Yeah. Great Cape Goomba, good enough description, yeah. Little Mars guy on the left to extract. Well, that's one of them, Betty. That is indeed one of them. If I pop into here... Yorikin Kitty statues? Grenier, right? Thought it was a Grenier poem. Or related to the Grenier. Might be Orikin's also, now I think about it.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
You're missing 5 of them, no idea where they would be? Ah. Good luck with that. Just good luck with that. I may have chosen one a little bit too short, but we'll see. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. So, you all recognise this room, don't you? I'm on one of the lowest level missions in the entire damn game. This is literally the second mission you get access to in the entire damn game, alright? So you all know this mission. There is no one here that doesn't know this map. Hi! Yep. Every single time. Every single time. No matter what. If this room spawns, it is here. Always. Every time. Right there. And in fact, there's also a shortcut here, by the way. Which leads to this spot. So if you've ever been up here, and you need to get down there, there's always this shortcut. Which, oops, leads you straight to the Curia. So, yeah, there you go. There you go. If you ever see this tile, it's here. Every time. And yeah, once you get to the Zaraman, you unlock the Parallax, then you Orikin Eye, then yeah, you'll find them. If I recall correctly, there might be no one around in this tile, but I don't remember the exact spots of them all. I have found them all. It's just effort to remember where they all are. But yes, every single time, it is there. Just slightly nipped my tongue. Ow. But I love Grenadier are funny. They just fall over if you kind of glance in the general direction. Now, are we going to be... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. You better have these scanned. I have them all scanned. So, we're going to do it again, chat. We're going to do it again. You see this room here? You know this room as well. Oh, I know you know this room as well. It occasionally pops up in Sanctuary Onslaught, but there it doesn't count. But in actual normal missions, like this one, if you've ever seen this room, it's here. It's a different one. It's right here. It's been watching you. Every time you've come through here, it's been watching you. It has seen you, Tenno. And you missed it every single time. Unless you didn't, in which case, congratulations. But most of you did. It's literally just right there. Mars extracts one of the more visible ones. That, and people pointed out, just kind of as a matter of course. Don't make it creepy? Of course we're going to make it creepy. It's Warframe. Warframe is creepy. Have you seen the updates we're going to be getting with Whispers in the Wall? Betty. Warframe's creepy. Yeah, that's a thing. Do I have a video on it? I do not have a video on finding all the curios, no. I considered it and then decided actually I preferred my sanity than finding them all again, quite frankly. There are guides on Steam which are perfectly sufficient if you would like some help finding them. I recommend picking up a picture guide rather than a video. They did perfectly fine for me, and it's all you'll need.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Yeah. It's not really a practical problem. No. I mean, I covered also the, what do you call them? The owl puzzles, but they were new. There wasn't a handy Steam guide on it, and a lot of misinformation going around. And I bit off a lot more than I could chew with that one, quite frankly. Shotcop said, thank you for roasting my account. Got me to farm my Void Rig and doing some Fortuna stuff. Still a long way to go, quest-wise and exploring, but got me out of the lovely stuff habit. Hey, there we are, Shotcop. Welcome to the rest of Warframe. I hope you enjoy your stay. Still better than the MR24 who had never ranked up Fortuna. I will never understand that one. Not even level 1 with Fortuna. Yeah. Yeah. So is it a ton of them? Oh yeah, the Ceres ones are pain. If you do a public mission and use Auric and I, chances are you'll mark a bajillion of them. But a lot of them will be duplicates and it's pain. That was one that got owned by the Voxelaris quest? Seems so, Salome, yeah. I'll be honest, it was someone else who on stream said they got owned by the quest, and that one I was referencing from the MR24. Technically different people, same story. The person who got owned by Solaris, I think they were like rank 2.
Or me not having Lavos. I think Kin was gonna take my lunch money. Wait a minute.
Diabetic Coma, thank you very much for your lunch money. Appreciate you. Cheers. You can understand Fortuna's painful. I'm not sure where you go with that, Tokus. I think you had 2 thoughts and 1 sentence. I'm a little bit lost there. Gonna be honest with you. Fortuna isn't that bad to farm. It's the initial quest was, well, currently is. It's getting changed. But the initial quest to get into that stuff, Voxelaris, that quest is a little bit harder than new players are really ready for. Like, if you're a brand new player just rockets their way into here, they get absolutely slapped by it. So, yeah. It's a thing. Oh yeah, Esprit, you've jogged my memory there, yeah. I needed to farm all the curios and get them all, so that Golden Instinct would definitely always work on not curios for me. Yeah, that was it. That's why I had to do that. Thanks for jogging my memory on that one, Esprit. Appreciate you. King Griff recently got Lavos and in love with his kit. Nice. Another one for the club. Welcome on in. Welcome in. Tokasi has two thoughts. You said something about the Oricon Eye. I have to talk about Fortuna. Yeah, Oricon Eye, great for marking things. Things that you have yet to find. So it won't work for me on Sarah's here because for the cures, because I've already found them all. And that's exactly why I found them all, because I didn't want it working for me. Let's see, if I go... Yeah, this might work. Let's go here. This might work. We got Fork's favourite track on now.
Eliminate all corpus threats.
Also, Betty, I've just noticed you're already at 1,000 bits for the month, with absolutely no challenges. Addie's sleeping, apparently. Not calling Addie out in particular, but I am. But yeah. Alright, I'm just kind of meandering my way through at the moment. There's plenty of places on this tile.
I'll do it again.
I'll just keep forgetting them. Betty, thank you for the 100 bits there. Esprit says, shaving my shekels to donate. Go for it. Go for it. Whenever you please on that, as long as it's, during the campaign, and preferably on or before the Saturday would be best. Yes. Where you at? There you are. Up. I can actually just let my sentinel go with these. Look at that. Zip, zip. I know it's a pretty low level mission for demonstration purposes, but zip, zip. It's still funny to me. There was a person over here. 2 people. And let's head on through. Is this going to lead anywhere? No. What do I think about it? Nah, different one, different one. Ever party up with followers? From time to time. We had that earlier for doing 5 runs of... I think it was 5 runs, might have been 4 runs. Of Deimos Bounties. At the moment I'm heading through this individually because of demonstrating things more than anything else. Oh, this is where I wanted to be. So, I'm in the right spot now. Just a quick question. How many of you here recognize this room but have no idea why I'm pointing it out? If you know, don't say, but if you don't know why I'm talking about this room right now, pipe up, let me know. Are you one of those people who have no idea why I'm making a big point about this big elevator room? Only if you don't know. If you do know, shut the hell up. Yes, this room is from Warframe, but that's not the reason I'm pointing out. Alvius has no idea. Rext, I'm guessing, has an idea because they're smiling. Dead to Crash is currently in the same room. Well, Dead Crash, make sure you stick around. Also, where are you? Enforcer's not sure? Alright, so if you've seen this room, and you have, otherwise you've not been playing Warframe, if you've seen this room, you've seen this elevator, and there is something important in this room, this one's a little bit more well hidden. Because you have to bullet jump right here. Hello! Every single time. Every time you run through there, or come down and run through there, every single time it is right there. Always has been, always will be. Doesn't matter what mission you're doing, it's always the same one. The room might spawn multiple times in the same mission, and each of those rooms will have the same one. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for you. Some of these are obvious ones pointed out. Some of them make you really wonder if you ever paid attention to the game at all, honestly. They really do bake your noodle. Just gonna blow up a few bits of resources. Snipe all those, thank you very much. Why do I remember these? Because I went through all the fucking pain of handling them. But here's another thing, Betty. Betty and everyone else. Hey, do you remember this room? Do you recognize this room? Oh, I'm sure you recognize this room. You know this room. It's a pretty common room to come across. You got that ledge up there, the walkway here. You got that through bit down there. Oh, you recognize this room, don't you? And I'm sure you have run through this door right here many a time. You know you have run through that very door and not looked right there. Right here. It's not even hidden. You can see it from so much of the room. This is the one that makes you wonder, have you ever paid attention to the maps you're on? The answer is you haven't. I'll be honest, I don't actually know where this leads. It's it's just here. Okay. Every single time you've come through this room, from new player to a veteran, it's been there. Right there. Oh, dear. Are you blind? You might be. Or you might be like everyone else, where you don't see things that are above your head height. For me, anything above 6 foot basically doesn't exist until I'm made aware of it. It's just not there to me. I have to go to see that far up, and by that point, not interested. Yeah, poor Finn. I was kind of hoping we might come across a little thingamajig on that side, but you know. Wasn't there a capture mission over here somewhere I could just kind of sprint through? There we are. This game's actually an absurd comedy, something like that. If I were ever to do a video on Curious, I'd find a way to use the what do you call it? The remote sensors, or remote observers, and put them on the Curious to watch us running around from their perspective. By the way, if I'm remembering correctly, and I think I am, yep, I am. You all know this area. You must be thinking, surely not, Ken. You've literally just spawned in. There is no way, Ken, that there is one right here where we've just arrived. Surely, Ken, there isn't something right. Oh, yes, there is. Oh, yes, there is. We got these lovely little frost leaves we can scan. Yoink. Hello. Hello. Just grab them cabbages. Don't mind me. Taking shots, don't care what from. You know you can jump down here. It makes no sense, doesn't it? That you can jump down here, of all places. Why is this the one cliff we can jump down? Where there's just random ospreys and lockers all over the place. And down here, somewhere around here, and this is the one I know that's down here, but I forget where. I'll be quite honest with you. So we're going to go on a little search. A search that's going to be harder for me because I don't have the ability to... Ah, there it is. Hurricane it. It's right here. Dead tree, skinnier dead tree, frost leaf, drop. There it is. And it's been there every single time you've come through here. 100%. Not 50%, not 10%, no chance whatsoever. 100% of the time, it is there. Yeah. Where are we as far as Warframe creators go on the donation leaderboard? That is a very good question. Let me have a look at that for you. Let me have a look. Also, did I ever switch around the view again, or does the game look weird still? The game looks weird still. Whoopsie, my bad. There we are. Now it looks correct. Meant to shrink down. Now we've got the full view in again. My bad on that, sorry. Let's see. So, I need to find the button I need to click. Team Warframe. Please don't have a live stream running. Good. On the roster for the top raised, we are still on the first page. We have dropped down. So Angela Sett is in first with 2,750 from her community. There's Kirahime, who has got 1,516. They are Kirahime. Yeah. And they were raided by Warframe themselves, like 20,000 people, so fair enough. 1,163 for Elnora Elio. And Meerbyte has 1,030. Then it's Shalazard at 683. Talandra at 564, Diffusion at 528, then us at 477. That puts us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th. We're in 8th place at the moment. We're in 8th place. I think we're doing well. But you guys can do more than that. I'm sure you can. If you have the means. $1, $10, $100, $1,000. That'd be crazy. If you have the means, the desire to help us beat cancer. Step up. Betty is absolutely stepped up, and I'm not speaking to Betty right now because Betty has more than done it. Eliu smashing it as well. Cosmo throwing in their bits to it as well. Flo throwing in as well. If you have the desire, the drive to help us beat cancer, then you can donate with exclamation mark donate. And that goes straight onto the team page. Doesn't go through my wallet, goes straight into charity coffers. 300 Monopoly dollars. Well, considering how some people refer to Canadian dollars, you know, I mean, if you've got 300 Canadian silvery dues, go right ahead. And don't forget, this is not just a case of me saying, hey, pop money down and then that's it. You know, help cancer and GGFU. No, no, no. Every $50, every 50 on this stream, so that's round number 50, is adding on yet another reward. The first is at $100, and every 50 thereafter, another reward, another reward, another reward, another reward for the community. Full details in the post on the QTCC post I've shared. Exclamation mark QTCC for that. But yes, Canadian dollars do look a little bit like Monopoly money, we'll be honest. Not horribly lots, but I mean, the colour coding is kind of matching in. It's kind of matching in. Also, just a reminder. Same room, same curia, every time. I tell you, every time. Right, what extraction have we got? We got the same one again? Oh, we got the same one again. Yawn. The only reward you care about already got hit. I mean, fair do, Snake Raider, fair do. That's absolutely valid. But yeah, upcoming milestones, we've got the addition of another Fabled Warrior Pack giveaway. We got at sorry, that one's already gone through. Yeah, my bad. At $500, that adds on a 500 plaque giveaway on the Saturday stream. At 550, you chat get to decide an Umbral Former onto any of my Warframes. You pick. Whether you're putting that onto Hydroid or Hildrin or Ember, Equinox, anywhere, you pick. Which one we're screwing up. Please be nice. Honestly, please be nice. At $600, another 100 plaque giveaway gets thrown in. At $650, a brand new emote for you. It's called Chempat. That's all I'm telling you. I've sat on that one for long enough. Maybe it'll never happen and I'll just never have to reveal it. It'll be fine. At 700, we reach another 100 plaque giveaway. At 750, it's a 250 plaque giveaway, and that is again to new community. Anyone here on the Saturday stream? At 800, it's another 100 plaque giveaway. 850, it's an Umbral onto any melee of your choice. Again, please be kind. Please. At 900, it's another 100 plaque giveaway. At 950, out come the cat ears for the entire stream. And at 1,000, it is a Prime Access giveaway. And if we somehow go beyond that, good God. Oh, there's a new donation. Whilst I was talking about that, oh God, let's go back to the page. Who just did that? Who just, what? Who just... Somnol saying, might as well put my name on one of these. Somnol, thank you very much for the $50 there as well. Taking us over that $500 threshold. Somnol. Somnol, I see. Right, yes. Definitely a new name there. Definitely a new name because Somnol definitely isn't the username of Diet Betty, right? They are definitely not the same person. If you look at the Discord and look at who Somnol is on Discord, definitely can't start drawing any parallels there, can we? It is a bit of a plastic mustache on that one, isn't it? It's weird to hear you haven't heard me say that one before. It's your actual name? Well, fair enough then. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much for the $50 added onto that as well. Oh my god. So, for anyone not quite following along here, just to pull back the curtain a moment here, that is now $250, $300, $350, $400 from Betty alone. Good god, Betty, wow. And Schrockkopf, whilst I am saying that, it just popped up on my screen here saying, let's solve a medical problem. Absolutely. Thank you very much for popping down your $9.60 on that there, pushing it yet further along. We have another legend on the board now, Schrockkopf. Thank you very, very much. America, these are Canadian dollars, Enforcer. These are Canadian dollars. So if you are American, effectively you get more clout for less. Congratulations. If you are American, enjoy your cheaper thumbs up stuff, you know? There you go. Seriously, Canadian dollars to US? What is that rate? 1 Canadian in US is 73 US cents. So, it's kind of like the damage reduction you get on shields. Think of it that way. The amount of shield hit points you would lose versus the damage done is the amount of US dollars you would spend versus the amount of dollars you get credited on the charity drive, which just goes to show all the more reason to get involved, right? Totes me goats, yeah. Exchange rates are a reason to get involved. It's to do with shield resistances. That's how it works, which means that as soon as the update Abyss of Degath lands, the Canadian dollar is going to crash, and I sincerely hope that doesn't end badly for DE, but you know, that's what's going to happen. We've seen the numbers now. The two are linked, or something like that. This might be the biggest amount of bullshit I've ever said on stream before. Probably. Yeah. Oh dear. With euro, it's also cheaper for some reason. I mean, euros and Canadian dollars have their own exchange rate as well. So, I mean, it's just a thing. I mean, it's either Canadian dollars tank, or maybe the US is just going to have an absolute boom. Like, who knows? Maybe the US economy is propped up by how good the quality of life is in Warframe. I still have no idea why I'm talking such BS, but it's kind of fun, so we're rolling with it for now. American dollars are shield hit points, yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. And if you run out of American dollars for a brief moment, you hit a dollar gate, and that is some scandal just waiting to break out of Wall Street, isn't it? No one's looking forward to Dollargate. D helping the world's economy? Apparently. Yep. That's I've got nothing. I've just completely Yep. There's no coming back from all of that rambling. That was just complete unfiltered mental splurge there.
A dollar gate? Can this be tested?
I mean, that would require bringing something to $0, and unless we're talking about certain politicians' finances, probably not a good idea. Betty, thank you very much for the 100 bits, though. I will not have to experience my Dollargate. Thank you. D will skyrocket the Canadian economy. I think D do a lot for the Canadian economy already, to be quite honest. Like, they probably are one of the bigger shakers and movers in the entirety of London and Ontario. Let's be real now. They are not small. I know, I've seen their offices from the inside. They're not small. I can't tell you anything about it because I signed an agreement. I'm allergic to Warframe mains like Zephyr and Escher? Why would I... What? Huh? Drugstore... Have you been trying your own supply? My man, I cannot understand what you're going with at there. I had to mess with hydrate? That's not going to stop me being weird. But cheers. Is that 2 hydrates? Did I miss a hydrate? I didn't miss a hydrate. I did not miss a hydrate. Don't do that to me. Isn't Dollargate amazing as you can buy whatever you want for 1.3 seconds without spending any money? That's pretty toxic, Tommy Tot, and that will bleed through. That's the unfortunate crux of it, you know? Money is the root of all evil, and evil is toxic, and therefore it bypasses the Dollargate. Yeah, Yeah, nothing you can do about that. When are the drops coming? The drops are on various streams at various points throughout the upcoming weeks. For the full schedule on that, you'll need to check out the Warframe schedule. You can get there easily by doing !QTCC here in the chat, and there'll be a link directly to the Warframe page. The drops on this channel are going to be on Saturday 14th, and I have the times right here. Saturday 14th between 2 to 3 p.m. Excuse me, sorry. 2 to 3 p.m. UTC. So UK time is 1 hour ahead of that. So 3 till 4 p.m. UK. In your own time zones, well, you can figure it out. You know what UTC is. And if you don't, time to learn something new. But, yeah. The only frame you see me use is Lavos. I'm a Lavos main. I use other frames, but I'm a Lavos main, Drugstore. What do you expect from me? Zarathef wanting to be timed out for 2035. Well, I hope you knew what you were clicking. You've never sent a message here before, and you've got enough channel points to get timed out, so continue sending no messages. Ta-da! You seeing double redeems? You might need to refresh your stream then, Jock. But also thanks for the hydrate. Cheers. Folks say I didn't want to use my real name for the donation, but I guess it got ripped from PayPal. Yeah. So, I did miss a couple come through. Salansi with the $50. They're right there. $50 donation saying, doing this out of sheer spite to get you into cat ears. I knew you would contribute towards that. I just knew, of all people, you, Salansi, would contribute towards that. Fork with the $6.85 say a penny for the cause. That's a bit more than a penny. Penny for the cause. Here's to making Ken Umbral Former his entire arsenal. Please no. I have an Umbral Former or two to spare. I do not have that many. Please no. Secretary said, can't wait for nothing but you're ready. Brings back memories of some old trolling. Yeah. Yeah, that was a day and a half, wasn't it? Fork, Solancy, thank you very much for adding to the donations there. Where are we at now? We are at 593. We're not even onto the Saturday stream yet. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. And Forster asking, any of you not a fan of Cat Ears Ken? Well, none of them have seen it. It doesn't exist yet. Guess you have to farm Former first. Should be contributing to that one. I mean, I'll be real with you. There is a bit of room for stretch goals. There is a bit of room for stretch goals. And if you guys do push it far enough that we stretch and stretch and stretch and stretch, I might end up running out of Umbral Formers. Just saying, you could screw up a huge section of my arsenal if you really went the mile. If you blasted through it, it could all fall apart for me. Every 100 after 1,000 should be a number. Whoa, that's all. We might not go that quick on it. It can't hurt. If you really want to burn through all my umbrals, you have to do a bit more than that, you know? A little bit more than that. Maybe one every 500. Maybe. Do it like the 1250 and 1750 and 2250 and take it up from there. Are these cat ears high quality? You'll have to wait and see. If we even get to that. You guys might fall. So you might fail to reach the level and then I never have to wear the cat ears. I'm perfectly fine with that. If I don't have to wear cat ears, I don't have to wear cat ears. Only you can make me. Only you can make me. Farm Umbro, get cat ears and fight well, Tenno. Can't wait for the outro. Rex asking, can you tell me the lore behind the Urani video? Yes, I did a short guide to The Girl Who Skates. I had a great thought, and I ran with it. And that is how I did the vid, the short guide to The Girl Who Skates. All with words with one short sound each. You see, I can just do that. It's easy. Yeah. The easy. Calling out the breakout from that way of speaking, because I know that breaks some people's minds to just hear monosyllabic words for however long it takes. Skate girl skates well, skate good. Yeah, she do. She skate with a void juice. You top rank with vent kids now? Nice. I feel sorry for you, but nice. Having gone through that myself, nice. It's been a thing, isn't it? And it's going to keep being a thing. Oh! I'm glad I clicked over because there is an anonymous one come through. I really need to figure out how to set up alerts for this. I need alerts on it, and as soon as I figure out the alerts, I'm going to see if there's any way I can force them through. Probably can't. But all the same, anonymous, don't know who you are, don't have to know who you are, but all the same, thank you very much, anonymous, for dropping the $25 here as well. I really do appreciate that. Adding on to it, taking us now to 618. We've crossed yet another giveaway threshold right there. And Focus, make sure we're sticking on the instrumental rock. Fair enough. Yep, you've done that. Well done. Oh my god. You guys really are wonderful. You really are. Every single one of you who is able to support this in any which way whatsoever, whether you are spreading the word to help bring more people in, whether you are donating directly to it, however you are contributing, either getting people involved or getting involved yourself, thank you very much. Honestly. It is a big deal. I don't know how many of you have even clicked through just to have a look, but I put a few details onto the page itself because, well, I asked you for a bit of a story, and let's be real, how many people here don't have some kind of story with regards to cancer? Like, pretty much everyone has been affected in some way or another. Seriously, pretty much everyone. And it first struck in my life when I was 14, so, you know. That took away someone close. You'd have beat it? That's great news, Enforcer. And it is... I'm going to push the point because it is important. It is only because of people who have supported these kinds of drives, these scientists working on it, that has enabled people like your dad to still be here, Enforcer. And that is brilliant to hear. So, I'm so happy for you, Enforcer. Honestly, so happy for you. Porvin, I'm glad to hear your grandma beat it. I'm sorry to hear your uncle did not. I've lost 2 uncles. I lost a grandfather. I have lost a close family friend. I have lost a mentor and teacher. That one, well, I was a sensei. That ended martial arts for me as a kid. I've been in it for years. He was there all the way from day one right the way through. Gradings, competitions, trophies, and then liver cancer. Strong man like it was, and yeah. Science at the time wasn't good enough to stop that one. It hits everyone. And if it hasn't hit you, you're one of the very lucky few, and I guarantee you someone close to you has been hit. So yeah. I don't want to over-labor it because I know I'm going to make people cry or have to click out, but it's true. A close friend of mine, she lost a good friend of hers. I never knew this guy, but I saw how it affected her. She lost a good friend when she was 21, and so was he. 21 years old, testicular cancer. Doctors didn't catch it in time. By the time they discovered it, by the time they could say, oh god, that's actually what it was too late. It was too far gone. 21 years old. It hardly bears thinking about, but it is reality. It is reality, and that's why this is so important. Yeah. So yeah, we don't pick lightly here, and D have picked a proper cause. D have picked the Quest to Conquer Cancer, which I'm happy to be a part of. It supports the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation, I think they call it, cancer charity. The Princess Margaret. Let's stop there before I screw up talking about it entirely for them. One of the top 5 foundations in the world for dealing with this stuff. They deal with over 200 types of cancer. Which also, that's a stat for you. There's over 200 types of cancer. Like, yikes. Yeah. Dead Crash saying, I really wish my biology was better. Would have become a cancer researcher instead of chemical researcher. Hey, Dead Crash, we all have our sites. Look at me, what am I researching? I research numbers in a video game. Just... what? I think you might be doing something a little bit more impactful on the world than me. But I hope that through my entertainment, my researching numbers in a video game can align us to at least this goal. Because we don't have to help by being the scientists, we can help the scientists, the people who are better than us at biology, to hopefully make our biology better. I'm down with that. Cody No Crime says, I'm in the fusion office with my mother. She has stage 3 cancer. I share condolences to that, Cody. And all the best to Ronnie. All the best to her. Stay strong, Connie. To Ronnie. Sorry, I said Connie. Cody. All the best, Cody. To Ronnie. I mixed the two together. I do apologise. That was my mistake. Betty said, I wouldn't have found out about this without you. Kenji, you're killing it. Thank you. Although, you'd say that, Betty. I did see your original tip. And also, Betty, good news. My understanding is Megan has not looked any further into it and does not intend to break the headcanon as to who Dire Betty is. That really put a smile on Megan's face, apparently. So she doesn't want to know the truth. Hatmal say, you researching numbers in a video game has raised over $600 to fight cancer this year alone. We've just begun. That is very true, yeah. I mean, I can't take credit for that. It is you guys who are making that number happen. And again, thank you very much, seriously. I'm happy to put the incentives up there to be the dancing monkey for whatever it takes. Because let's face it, that all suits us. That all suits. Every single one of us will benefit from this. So, even from a selfish standpoint, why the hell not? You know? As saying that drag queen was a huge role model growing up. Oh, well, there we are then. No wonder you were so happy with the name Betty. I'll be honest, that was not my intention of giving you that nickname in this stream here, but there we go. Dancing Monkey is easy, dancing you ready is the hard part. Yeah. She's going to be on stream for the entire time on that Saturday stream. We're already past that one. That's happening. That's happening. And you guys have previously caused this monstrosity to exist. I still haven't named Twitch's fault because you did this. And I'm very scared as to where the next Umbral Form will go if we reach that, when we reach that milestone on this charity drive. The Umbrals, oh dear. Who decides the Umbral Former? It'll be a vote by chat on the Saturday stream if that's when we hit the milestone. So if we hit the milestone before or on that Saturday, the chat there will decide. Yeah. I agree, Arctic. Cancer is one of the most unfair aspects of life. Absolutely. It's ridiculous. Trying not to think too hard about the past. There we go. It's not quite working. Triple Umbra on a non-prime. You don't have it in me to do that? Yeah, apparently chat had it in it to do that to me. So that's a thing. Can you Umbra form at Eurydice K drive? Good news, you cannot mod Eurydice K drive. You just can't. And for that matter, this useless thing here, literally called useless, you'll notice that I cannot Umbral this either. Only normal former. It doesn't even give the option of Umbral. So, thankfully, no. Thankfully, no. Betty said, just had to talk with the big boss. He said he's going to match donations at the end of the month. Betty, that is amazing. That is great to hear. Just as a point of clarity, Betty, it does close... is it October 30th or 31st? Just double check on the closing on that. I'm going to see if I can check that right now, because I don't want... if your boss is happy to do that, and that is amazing to hear, I just want to make sure it doesn't get tripped up by it. So... I need the link. I'm going to use my own command to make sure I have the link for this. There we go. Thanks, Ken. You're welcome, Ken. October 31st. Right, yeah. So it does run through to 31st. Cool. There we are. That's fine. Just double checking on that. But yeah, just to make sure, basically, everyone gets a proper recognition for their support. Pure and simple, really, on that one. Is there anything off limits for the Umbral, or can we kill one of my builds? If you choose to, if the whole chat gets together to kill one of my builds, to throw an Umbral into, say, Wukong or Limbo or Hildren, for God's sake. Actually, did we already put one in Hildren? I think we put one in. No, it wasn't here. Did we do Aura for this one? Where did the Hildren one go? I swear. Oh yeah, that'll do it. There it is. Yep, there's one on Hildren as well. Hildren Prime, no less. It's at least on a Prime, but yeah, you guys can do that to me. Yeah. You get to put it wherever. And then when it comes to the melee one, chat gets to decide as well. I have a lot of melees to pick from. Like, a lot. A lot. And, something tells me it might end up on a heat sword, and I'm going to hate you guys if you do that to me. I'm scared that it's going to end up there because it's right at the top of this usage list. You'll be like, oh, those are great weapons. We can't put it onto any of these ones. Heat sword! But on the Skier Jati? You monster! I don't know if that's even possible. For anyone who's forgotten their weapon names, the Skier Jati already has 2 Umbral polarities. You absolute monster. I didn't even think of that. Good God. Is that even possible? Oh God. It's giving me the option. Please no. Go with the heat sword. That is ridiculous. Please do not do that. That is no. It's an option. No. I'd rather the Catias, thank you. That would just kill Skier Jati. Oh Christ. What have I set myself up here? Yeah, that's gonna be a thing, isn't it? Anyway. There is no way you guys are gonna end up putting 8 Umbrals onto Lavos. Don't do that, no. No, please do not 8 Umbral the Lavos. That is bad. I mean, that would be one hell of a lot of support for the Princess Margaret. That'd be good. But we're supposed to be fighting cancer, not adding it to Lavos. You know? Lavos Umbra? Yeah. I played in the 8th one. Lavos just gets up and walks out the orbiter himself. Yes, please do not the Lavos. Bad. Lumbra? That just sounds like a freaking bone or something. Ah. Hi peeps. By the way, what's this look like? If I go... Is it going to be in here? No. Here? No. Is it? Ah, there we are. Just... Yeah, that's a thing. Are we going to get a full Incarnate Adapters tier list video? Probably not from me, Moon. I don't really touch tiery stuff overall. I mean, I did do tier list of the Lua arcades, I think. I have tier rated things before now. I actually recently unlisted some videos with very old tier ratings because they were shit, frankly. Excuse my language. Why am I excusing that? I said fuck recently today. Anyway. Point is, I have done tier-based stuff. It's just, yeah, doesn't usually fit, does it? Whilst I've been talking, I'm sorry, I'm going to completely screw up this pronunciation. Nehaiman? Nehaiman? Can I just go with hey and just skip the NMN? I'm going to go with hey, because otherwise I feel like I'm probably just getting this wrong. So, hey there, hey. Thank you very much for the $31.55. Actually, I think that rounded us up to the, yep, $6.50. And then putting the message Kempat. Was that Kempat? Was that? Okay. Well, that's real now. Right. That's, okay. ICO, did you hear that? Kempat's real. On Saturday 14th then, that emote will be released. Saturday 14th, during the stream, Kempat will be real. And Heyman's made it happen. Show it on Saturday, ICO. Cowpat, Kenpat. Not Cowpat. Very different things there. Very, very different things. I don't know what your opinion of me is, but bloody hell. Call me a cow, how dare you. Snake Raider, cheers. How many Incarnants do I have that I'm happy with? Honestly, I've reached the point where I'm satisfied with the Incarnants I have. I really am. Because I've got the Torrid. Torrid's absolutely amazing. I have got myself the Mitre is passable. It's actually pretty good. It's just there are a lot of bugs with it. Latron, amazing. Burston, amazing. Fenmore, Fellarks, amazing, amazing. Over here, Dual Toxicist, amazing. Lex, amazing. Latum, amazing. I mean, how many more do I need? I've got the Despair as well, but I haven't really invested into it. Kunai, I haven't really invested into it. Need to get around to that. Need to get around to sorting Vasto's stuff. Good God, there's just stuff. Paris, haven't really fully dealt with that one as yet because there's more stuff to do. Cyber, yeah, Cyber is Inodem is great. Praedos is great. Let's just go back to the good ones, shall we? Let's go back to the good ones. We'll ignore the Cyber. The Cyber was... Look at the good ones. But seriously, though, there's a lot. Aswas is really good. I need to get around to sorting that one as well. There's so many I need to get around to sorting.
Genuinely, chat, I'm a bit emotional over how much we've raised already. I adore you all. Now get back to whatever Ken was doing.
Thank you for permission to return to what I was doing, Betty. And thank you very much for the 100 bits as well. The Karatic still hurts. I didn't have to farm it. Someone on this stream very, very kindly gifted me a Cyber. I managed to skip the grind. Oh god, I'm not keeping that on. There we are. Thank you. Right, yeah. So, can I see who it was? Let's see. It's probably going to be someone with a Ken logo. No. Former bundle. Cyber, there it was. Flowing Thoughts. It was from Flowing Thoughts. Celebrate my achievements of farming all the frames because it's so nice to see you happy. You're the bubbliest I've ever seen you in this stream. Endorphins from a massive spreadsheet, I presume. Okay, clearly I was very happy in that stream. God knows what I am today. In comparison. But there we are. So, yeah. Thank you, Flo, for saving me that absolute monstrosity. If only the weapon was more worth it. But still, thank you. Keep the pumpkin on? No. Thank you. Nami Solo can get over 1.0 follow through with the Incarnate. Did they fix that at least? I don't remember if they ever fixed that. I remember trying and failing to get anything out of that originally and just be like, what is this? So that was a thing. One is not simply give to Cyber. Well, yeah, they did. Basmu Guide when? I wasn't planning on a Basmu Guide, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't planning on a Basmu Guide. So maybe in the future, but it's not on the list. I'll be quite honest, general weapon guides, unless something is like really peak interest, doesn't usually make it to my channel. It's been worth it. Unless it's something that matters to me as a weapon, like the Foreman Prime. Kind of happens. Mostly I just look at them and go, I did a lot of them with the Incarnants on the circuit because a lot of stuff came in that was basically the high level content to have a guide on. Like, how much guide did you need through Diviri compared to, okay, now let's talk about these weapons. But, yeah. Is the Plague Star event the event where you farm Arcanes or Former? For the Exodia Arcanes, yes. And Built Former, yes. But it's not available now, no. Plague Star is coming later this year. We have that confirmed now. That was posted onto the forum, so Plague Star is coming later this year. So yeah, that we have to look forward to. I've said this a bunch of times. I still want to say it again. $650. You guys are absolutely amazing. This is the first stream of this entire month in the Warframe category for the quest to conquer cancer, and already that bar is just so pink. It's incredible. You guys are amazing. Thank you. And just be very clear, because I know someone's going to quibble somewhere at some point somehow. Guys is a completely gender neutral term here. All y'all. Cheers. Fuck cancer. I agree. Scarlet Spear confirmed to never come back. I mean, I pretty much figured that the moment it left, to be quite honest with you. I didn't expect it to come back. The idea that it could have come back was great, but yeah. Thank you for the Icarius build. You're very welcome. The Icarius deserved a spot, considering it's my second most used weapon. The Comac does not, because that one's powered by the fact that I got an early ribbon for it, but the Icarius deserved it. It's like saying, I know it's already over 350 when I checked it yesterday, so it's even more impressive. I know, yeah, that was... I mean, Betty absolutely kicked it off. LU followed suit. Cosmo coming up in the third spot there going, yep, let's make this happen. Showing all walks, all beeps. Absolutely welcome to make it happen. Nobody will ever believe that someone was crying. No one needs to believe me on that. It's no reality. What is Scarlet Spear? Scarlet Spear was one of the events in the prelude to the new war. It was where the Sentients invaded Earth for the first time. They properly were invading, they were bringing over ships, they were slamming down these huge Orphics. I think it was Chondrix. I think it was Chondrix they were landing. These huge sentient structures spewing out more of them. And we were fighting them back. It was one big event. It was supposed to be a kind of a... What was the term for it? It's the way of connecting up squads, crosslink or something like that. Basically, squads needed to do ground objectives, which would give space squads the resources they needed to do their objective. It was literally the new war is upon us kind of deal. The invasion of Earth that we managed to rebuff at that time. And then it went away. And everyone who wasn't there for it is missing out on a huge part of it. How buggy was Scarlet Spear? It wasn't hugely buggy per se, but it did end up leading to the nerf of both Limbo and Korra. And I think all healing in general for objectives, actually. I think that was when objective healing got nerfed. Which was a deal. That was a thing. But yeah, so we had Scarlet Spear, and then later on that was followed by Orphic's Venom, and now Orphic's just relegated to being some nodes scattered in Railjack somewhere. That's a thing. But those two events, Orphic's Venom and Scarlet Spear especially, I'd say, really drove home, this is the new war, this is invasion, this is, we're dealing with the attacks from proper organised sentients. So that those who then went on to do the new war quest, we knew the kind of forces we were up against, and the forces scaled up again for that quest, and we finally crumbled. Whereas if you weren't here for that, your experience by and large seems to be, hey, welcome to Warframe. Oh, there's these sentient things. What are they? Oh, there's sentients. Oh, there's this Hunhow guy. This is bad. We need to stop him. Yeah, okay. Good thing we stopped that guy. Oh, there's more sentients. We lost. Actually, we won. We turned it around. It's fine. And then that's it. Is there any one person that ever farmed Orphic's Railjacks? There are people that do it, yeah. Mostly if they really want to farm the Arcanes, but it's daytime on the plains. Those are the people Rexed. Mostly. And then there are some that just enjoy it. Some. By and large, anyone who started after those events will just miss those events. Scarlet Spear and Orphic's Venom. You missed basically the war part of the new war. And I'm very sorry to let you know that. It is a truth. It is just part of it. It shouldn't be, but it is. That really looks weird. Why have we got two suns? That's not how it should look. Anyway. But yeah. Mind you, Destiny 2's DLCs, large chunks of story that are available for a bit, then get removed. Yeah. In these cases, they were events, but they were story events. Just like in the bits here, you can see when I started playing the game, because you can see I'm very low rank on Emissary. That was Nightwave 2. I missed Nightwave 1 and the intermission. And then I got into the swing of things. So I was here proper for Glassmaker. I caught the very tail end of the Emissary stuff. Basically didn't understand anything that was happening with that. And Wolfenstein 6 completely nothing to me. Any events before that, nothing to me. Gone. Lost to time. Grandpa saying, makes sense it won't come back though if it's lead up to New War. That's the problem, is that new players then don't experience that. It's not turned into a repeatable quest or option or something like that. There's no Eternalism gateway through time. The gateway has reopened. Support our Tenno in the past. to prevent the future that could have been. They could have done that. They can still do that, actually. If we talk about it, you know, eternalism is possible. We talk about it in Duviri, how we support and fix battles that went wrong. We can undo that loss. Yeah, Teshin. Hello, Teshin. Calling Teshin over in the Duviri. Reconnect us to it, please. But yeah. To be honest, the grind of actual war wouldn't really fit the quest. No, that's why it was in separate events, which should then be quests in their own right, in the lead up to it, Salamir. To feel the escalations of the war. And then you have the titular, the new war, slamming it in. Absolutely. No, more stories in Nightwave is exactly why that shouldn't happen in Aminal. Because if we get stories here, we get... Imagine if all of these were filled in with story events, just like this one here, then someone who starts here doesn't get this one. Someone who starts here doesn't get this one, all of it. If there was one every single time, then someone who starts here missed this one, 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 this one. And very quickly, the answer to, should I start Warframe or am I too late, becomes, no, you're too late. You missed all the explanation. And that would suck. Story events like that shouldn't be so ephemeral, so lost to time. Hell, do you realise it's been over 2 years since Plaguestar was here? How many players have no idea that the Infested crash-landed in the Plains of Eidolon and fucked everything up multiple times over? How many people are completely unaware of that? Because it's been gone for over 2 years. Yeah. Wild. Anyway, I have rambled quite a bit. And whilst I've been rambling, I've just noticed as well, I've just clicked back to check, make sure I didn't miss anything. I really need to get alerts set up for this because Steeljaw, the $68.55, Steeljaw, you absolute legend. Thank you very much for contributing to that as well. You pushed us over yet more thresholds. Yep, we're over the $700 one. That's incredible. Thank you very much for adding to that there. Over 700 now. You guys are truly brilliant. I can't say it enough. Thank you. Thank you very much. Snake Raider, no clue that happened. Yeah, it's a thing. Was it on last year? No moons. 2 years. Yeah. 2 years. Double checked on the wiki. It's been that long. But yeah. It's been... Wow. When was it last time here? You'll have to double check on the wiki for the full dates on that. It's been a while, though. It's been a while. I think it was like September 21. Alright, I would love to continue absolutely gushing with all of you about good and bad, but I'll be quite honest, we have unfortunately reached the point where I need to remind you, have you got yourself ! ticket types in the chat at some point in this stream? Because if you have not, you are currently missing out on the chance to win yourself some platinum. So make sure you got those tickets, ! ticket in the chat. If you've already got it, obviously don't do it again, don't punish the bot, but if you haven't grabbed one, now's your chance to do so. It doesn't matter what platform you're on, Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, any one of you can win. And this is the standard platinum raffle that we do through these streams on Wednesdays and Sundays. That Saturday stream is going to have a lot more giveaways, so you're going to need to make sure you're paying attention on those ones, because those will not be, oh, you can just submit a ticket and walk away. Saturday, you'll have to be there for the many different draws happening throughout the stream. Those draws which are being funded by people in this chat right now. And it's gone up again! Oh my god. Naheem. I know I said I'll call you Hey, but I think I'm pronouncing it Naheem. Thank you very much for pushing it further up. So you don't like this number? Valid. So donate another $31.45, bringing us up to the 750 mark. Oh my god. So just to give you guys a recap. Just give you guys a recap on this. I'd set the goal at 1,000. I thought that was, you know... I thought it was a good goal, but like, you know, a goal that would take the better part of the month to properly address. I was so wrong. We have now got the 100, 200, 300, 400, 600, and 700 milestones, each for a 100 plat giveaway. The 250 and the 750 for 250 plat. The 500 for a 500 plat giveaway. 2 Fabled Warrior Pack giveaways. You've unlocked the Urania-only stream, the Chem pattern mode, and unrolling any of my frames already, and we haven't even got to the Saturday stream yet. Also, 2 of you are claiming the personal reward of donating 100 or more to get your own personalised postcard of appreciation. I think that is 2. Just double checking. Yeah. Yes, it is currently at the 2. Naheem and Steeljaw, if they felt like it, could absolutely sell themselves into that as well. Which is wild. Stretch goal made outfit when? What? Ishio. Keep those dirty minds to yourself. No, no. Now see what you've done. You've gone and got them all excited, Ishio. I'm only head and shoulders on stream anyway. You'd get nothing from said maid outfit. I don't know what you guys are saying yes for. $1,001? You, Cosmo, you wish it was that easy. Need to solve cancer personally? I mean, if we got enough on this stream to personally solve cancer, then sure, that would deserve a maid outfit. But I don't think we're about to raise however many hundreds of thousands of millions that would take. The people have spoken, we want maid Ken. Ashley, no, it doesn't work that way. You don't just get a few people to say yes and suddenly maid Ken happens. No. Oh, come on now. I don't even know what that means, Brother Oni. What? Maid outfit with cat ears? Oh, goodness gracious. You realise I have some integrity still... Now who am I kidding? I make guides to a free-to-play game about how to math it harder. Donate to charity! Anyway, yeah. Timfire, you don't have to absolutely do it at me like that. Come on. Wow. You know what? I'm just doing that platinum giveaway now. Let's just make that platinum giveaway happen. You guys are starting to be mean. I don't like that. If someone's not grabbed themselves a ticket now, tough. That means you weren't listening to me a couple minutes ago, and that's on you. So, today at least, with Argus McFilch getting in at the very last second, I think. Or were they too slow? No, they were ever slightly too slow. They were ever so slightly too slow. The bot was in the process of saying no there. Shotcop too slow. Krogush too slow. You're just going to have to come back on the Sunday for the follow-up raffle. Skimvic, look, I've been telling you guys about this. I've run streams for over 3 hours a pop. You think you're already in there? Maybe. Maybe you were. But then, of those who did get in on time, the winner today is indeed... Zorix Hun. Zorix Hun. Now I know how they feel on primetime. Zorix Hun. Congratulations, you are indeed the winner today. I'll be contacting you shortly on Twitch to get hold of your Warframe username and platform. We'll get that platinum sent on over to you there, Zorix. Congratulations on that. Please make sure you have your DMs open. We get some people who leave them closed. I can't message you if that's the case. But I assume you've already got it open. You know, you'd be a sensible person, right? Right? Anyway, that aside, that is where we are going to wrap it up today. My God, you guys have been absolutely wonderful today. I think I've done like 5 missions. It's fine. 6, 7. 5 bounties, 2 missions. It's fine. We had a lot to talk about aside from that. Also, I put a Dullahan mask on Lavos for a moment. It was a thing. But it is about time for us to raid on other words to another part of the Warframe community. I know how words work. It's fine. I just say the thing and the thing happen, right? That's how you stream. That's how you stream. Who are we ready today? Before I make even more of a fool of myself and before too many people ask for a maid outfit. Because no. That's not... No. I don't even know where I'd get a maid outfit. I'm not going to start thinking about it. Let's see. Who can we raid today? That is a rerun. We can't go to someone who's rerunning. So we could go to Dinos, Canna Cray, Pupska, Nunes, White Angel. They're French speaking. We don't want to do that too often. I don't know who we want to go to today. ISDO? No. Just no. Okay, just no. Also no, Porfin. Also no, Snake Raider. No. It's been a hot minute. Let's... Oh, hang on. Oh, well, is there... I should have checked. Are there currently drops on Meerbyte's channel? Is it? I'm going to quickly check. Let's see. Who, if anyone has got drops active on it, that'll be the one to go to. QTCC. I need to check it for myself. I'm so glad I have this command here. It's twice I've used it. This is why we make command schedule. Right now, we're on Wednesday at... Oh, Meerbyte's dropped ended 15 minutes ago. I was going to say, I didn't think anyone was going to be on it when I finished the stream today. Meerbytes have wrapped up. Got it. Yeah, so... Actually, come to think of it. I'm going to need to get in touch with someone about that. Anyway, sorry. I am getting distracted by 20,000 things here. I need to get in touch with someone at Warframe. I will fix that. That is all good. Let's raid over to... Dinos. They have QTCC and F-Cancer in their titles. Let's do this. We're going Dinos. And I hope to God they're not about to finish their stream, because if that happens, well, that happens, doesn't it? Everyone, thank you. Before we go, cancel that, sorry. Whoa, what? Hang on. When did we hit 850? Name! You were already partway there, but you just decided to drop the full Hyundai. Name! Thank you very much. Woo! Name! Okay, yeah, we're at 850. That's, what did you just unlock there? Umbral any melee. Oh, gods. Well, there goes another Umbral Former on Saturday. Yep, that's happening. Another bit unlocked, another plat giveaway as well. Alright, now, having acknowledged that, I'm going to run away before you guys just completely and utterly destroy me. Now let's raid to Dinos. Name. I'll get in touch. Reach out to me on the Discord. I'll need to double confirm that it is definitely you, but reach out. Actually, reach out to me on Twitch, Name, because I saw your username here, so I know which account is yours. So DM me here. I'll send you some details to follow up on that. Thank you, you absolute legend. Made 4 on Ken? What? We're raiding. What does that even mean, Steel Shaw? What is that? We're raiding. Goodbye, and thank you all. See you next time. Well, very sorry. It seems that Dinos has started an ad break right at the moment as we were about to hit raid. So it'll be just a moment whilst I wait for that to go, because I don't want to land you with all these obnoxious ads that are currently in my face. And instead I'm just going to talk from the end screen. Wow, when did you ever get me to talk from the end screen before? This is unusual, isn't it? Oh, look at that. He's finally come off the ads. Let's go.